going to be a little bit more high for this.
I'm gonna call it feng shui. You can just deal with it.
Fucking have the door faced east.
No, it's your apartment has to be facing east, and then depending on what you want out of life, you pick which room you're sleeping in.
India
Damn it.
has something like that
First
too,
one.
don't they? Like you always have to be facing north, something like that.
Mm.
I can't remember.
I don't
remember
know.
reading about a hotel in an apartment that nobody wanted to stay in because it was facing the wrong way. Anyways,
I don't know, but I find other cultures interesting because I live in America and I get barely any exposure to anyone other than Americans. Exactly,
white people.
exactly. White people.
they
Because
don't
all
have
of the
like a
non-whites
Little
there are
Italy.
white.
There's no Little
What?
Italy or Little China or anything like that.
Not where I've been.
Oh,
I've
okay.
lived either in like shitty suburbs or fucking no. I haven't seen
Okay,
any
so
of them.
No, got it. We got a
Never
Little
seen
Italy,
locality.
Little China. What up?
What are you talking about? All the Asian people I've met here are actually just white people in disguise.
Well, that's in Toronto,
sorry.
right? It's not.
What? Well, I need explanation. I need context.
They got a
What do you mean?
whole like little I don't know, arrondissement of Asian people in DC. They're not white at all.
L'arrondissement
They
de
are
la petite patrie.
de la Chine.
Oui, oui, baguette, monsieur,
Oui,
Thank you.
mon jus.
croissant.
Croissant.
Il y a un oiseau
That's it.
dans ma fenêtre.
I'm gonna do the entire session next week.
Avec un
just
petit
in
caoutchouc.
French.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
Espanol?
not. 'Cause there's only like one person in this entire thing that doesn't speak French. So. let's
Well,
So
what?
that sounds like her problem.
No. This the majority is French here, so you're on the outs.
Oh,
It's America. We don't like minorities. We're speaking French. The end.
what the? Wait a second. That's not the American way. The
Alors,
American
maintenant.
way is only speaking in English.
Seulement
What the hell
français.
is this commie language? Get him out of here. We did McCarthyism for a reason. It
Oh
was to get rid of
jeez.
French.
Yeah, that's what we need. More McCarthyism. That got us
Exactly.
far.
No more Frenchies.
You're gross. I'm gonna kick you.
You have permissions to do that?
Shit.
Oh, I
Not
kick him out of the
again.
chat.
Oh, fair, yeah, fair play.
It's what I
Oh,
normally
damn it.
do. I can
Oh,
warn him.
shit.
I bet
Hold
I can
on,
still
wait
do
a
that.
second. Wait a
Oh, yeah,
second.
so
He
just
can-
spam 3 warns.
Yeah, if I just spam 3 warns, ta-da! See,
Your Honor,
I got a
Your Honor,
workaround.
Hold on, Your Honor. That was irony. That's not actually my belief.
That was irony. he
That was
said.
satire, Your Honor.
I object.
My entire life is satire.
Hold on.
Object.
Gabe is considered an expert on himself. If he says it was irony, it's very hard to disprove that.
Wow! When you
yeah.
look at past behavior and
Oh, we're gonna bring
You
in
know.
character witnesses? Okay, go ahead.
You have the stage?
Call your
I
first
attest that
witness.
Gabe is a Hummy brain hot boy.
Ooh.
Did you say hot or thought?
Wait, sorry. I
I did say hot.
calmed down, but I came back at hot boy. What's going on?
Well, Gabe is a cummy boy hot boy, right? He's a cummy brains hot boy, right?
He's a ginger. He can't be hot.
Oh,
Ew.
that's mean. That's mean. That hurts my soul.
Wait, are you a ginger?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Gabe.
I mean, you got a fucking problem with the
Sierra's
Scottish and
ridiculous.
Irish? I've got both of that, though none of the culture has persisted. The red hair is all I got.
You know who does have a problem with being Irish? You. Because you started off your character with an Irish accent and then you stopped.
You're fucking damn right I did.
If anybody in this server has a problem with you being Irish, it's you. You
I'm
self-hater.
an honorary member of the IRA. I killed Margaret Thatcher.
Jesus Christ.
Well, she's a hard target to miss, so I guess it's possible.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Who's Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, Tara.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Alright, we're not getting
Oh,
into that.
look,
We're not getting into who
look,
Margaret that. I'm not
hey.
doing all that. She was
I'm
British
gonna look it up.
parliamentarian. Anyways,
Hey,
So-
Google
It was
your stuff,
British.
yeah.
yeah, you can
looking it up.
Google it while other people have conversations or something. That's
Look
a
up,
whole
Well,
can
I
of
mean, I
worms.
feel like
Fair
the
enough.
moment we start,
Child poverty before and after Margaret Thatcher.
Jeez. Okay, so, excuse me. Last week,
no excuse.
what happened? I belched in case you didn't hear that, but whatever.
But what happened?
Ew.
Britnei went out and decided to mark some people that were barely subsisting in an abandoned city. And then she went invisible and started... Well, she was invisible before, but then she started just blasting them. Jezal witnessed this. I had a little bit of a conversation with her about it. Didn't
That's a
really
word.
make a whole lot of progress. The party rendezvoused back at the temple, at the church that they had stayed the night at, and then began to head vaguely northeast towards the monastery that I forget the name of.
It's literally
It's
on the
screen.
Roll20, bro.
Dawnfather's
Dawnfather's
Crest. There you go.
Crest.
I was not on that page because, unlike you, I can access other pages.
Wow, you're so cool. Oh my god, you taste so good, Strifty.
Yeah, that's right. I taste good. I taste like cotton candy. Get it right.
Oh shit,
Oh
for real?
my
How you get that? How you get that?
I have cotton candy perfume, and then you just lick it off. It's really easy.
Oh shit, really? My
That
girlfriend's
just tastes
got
like
that.
I
alcohol.
have 2 bottles. Shut up, Tiara. Nobody. This has nothing to do with you. Mind your own business.
Yeah, I was just
Don't
flirting
go-
with my DMs. to
Don't
get
go
points.
ruining my
I'm
fantasy.
sorry.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
it tastes like alcohol because it's perfume. For the record.
No shit.
Along the way, the party diverges from the main road, if they were ever on it, which I can't quite recall. But
Well, we have instructions now.
yeah, and met a dwarf traveler merchant who had a caravan and some sort of construct horse.
He had a very muggable face.
Apparently. I did post a picture of him in the chat. He's got the surprisingly
He's
short
cute.
beard that's all got little caps on it.
Yeah, my food just got here.
And then, okay,
Let me go grab it. I'll be
Okay.
back.
do it to it.
But while you do that, Striff,
Mhm.
Chill's lost all her warlock levels, right?
What?
I had not planned to take them away. No.
But it happened?
If she's not going to do what she's being told to do, she's going to lose spell slots and abilities related to her warlock class.
Ah.
I had not intended. She's not going to just become a ranger overnight, just so we're clear. Just because she's not doing what her patron tells her doesn't mean that she can just switch to being a ranger and just swap out 3 levels or whatever it is. I'm willing to give her a little bit of time before her boss figures things out, and maybe she can figure something out or not, as the case may be. I'm willing to give her a. Ooh, that's a.
Yeah, what if she is not okay with that?
Well,
What if she didn't talk to DM about that?
What if she? What if? What if? A big honking if.
Man.
I'm willing to give her some time to figure out what she's going to do with that, if anything. I'm not gonna start.
Okay,
I'm not
why
gonna
don't you
hit
two
her
just have this
immediately.
conversation right now?
Because that's gonna be really long. I feel.
I feel like it could be pretty short.
Okay.
About 10 minutes,
Sure.
I feel. So, Chills. You wanna...
Yeah,
talk
Chili.
about-
What's going on with you, and you're not wanting to cooperate with your patron there?
It's gonna be good story time, Chili.
Yeah, anyway. So I felt we were at a decent understanding, and then my character just kind of decided it was not progressing as well as she had hoped. So she was hoping just to let him take what she was essentially borrowing from him, and just not speak of him again, like not not draw symbols, not work against him or anything like that. Just kind of like a clean break, I guess, essentially.
A breakup. She's breaking up.
From an eldritch devil.
To focus.
Yeah, he's just breaking up with the devil. Yep.
I mean, he can keep his souls, like the souls, obviously.
Obviously.
But what about your soul? Is he gonna keep your soul?
I don't think Chili's gonna like that. But going back to devils, they deal in souls. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure something. You're gonna have to pull like a THX 1138, and you're gonna have to be more trouble than you're worth. He's not interested in losing an asset, so you're gonna have to.
So if I just start saving people, like like if I just decide to stop Britney from killing
souls. Oh shit. Okay, however you want to interpret that is entirely your own business. I'm just telling you
is the least white person I've ever met. It's the only way I will explain how I think about that plan.
I completely missed that. Can you say that?
Yeah, I thought you might.
Sebastian came to talk to me.
Sebastian's a needy little feller.
Sometimes he is.
So...
Be more trouble than it's worth. Okay, like I said, I can
yeah,
save souls.
Okay, yeah, if that's the way you want to do it, like I'm not gonna tell you how to play your character, but if you're gonna go hard, if you're gonna dial it up to 11 and go all the way to the other end of the spectrum, there will be a proportionate response, is what I will say.
Okay, well, I can just opt to just not fully killing people, just leave them at the bare edge and let a gust of wind kill them. Like, it wasn't my fault.
You just kill people but not mark them. You could just do that.
I mean, I don't plan on marking them anymore, so...
Well, I don't know why you're gonna let the wind kill them then. If you're not marking them, it's not a guarantee he's gonna get this, whatever. Okay, so he's not omnipotent. He doesn't have somebody trailing you that you know of, so it's not like he's gonna notice this immediately.
Well, TT could blab again.
Yeah, I was gonna. Tiara could blab.
Again.
That's probably the only way that he's gonna find out at any decent time.
So if he asks me a question, I am going to tell him the truth because I am scared shitless of him. He reminds me a little bit of my dad, not wanting to lose an asset. So.
Shit.
Well, okay, there's your drama. There's your drama right there. Mazakine, start charming TT without helping her. with what your patron thinks to do. So so maybe Britney covers for you, or doesn't, or just really likes you, and maybe like say I'll do this and you'll do this, and you split ways, and then you just don't do anything, and figure something out. I'm not.
Because I want my character like to kind of be more, I guess.
Independent.
Yeah, independent of said patron, not having to fully rely on them. And that being said, like say, like I don't want to, like completely forget that I used, his powers. Like I'll still be like.
You just
familiar.
like look at her character sheet now because she already updated it, and I don't know why she's not telling you.
I was leading up to it. I was getting.
Yeah. Just be straightforward.
So.
Yeah, second top for
I'm
us.
Looking at this. I'm looking at it. It says Ranger class. I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
I don't have access to
it's gone.
character
Wow, that's
sheet.
incredible.
That was personality for one. That was not even a category that counts.
Dragonborn race is not personality either. So
I just
if you wanna go there, I can go there.
Okay, look at my name and then you scroll over and look fighter and race. Ho ho. Anyway. Well, if we scroll down a little bit,
No, that's not in my best interest. What I'm doing right now is in my best interest. This is funny.
just scroll down a little bit. It's fine.
This is
Gabe's
more
gonna
than
get back. And be like,
this is
"Oh,
already
fuck."
more than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be great though.
It's gonna be.
Okay, in my defense, Drift, it would have been 10 minutes if I had the conversation. I just
If I
wasn't the one
just
that had the
gave you
conversation.
access to her character sheet again, it would have been 10 minutes. The end.
Oh no, not even that. Not even that.
Oh,
Has anyone
I
died?
just talking.
No.
No.
Yeah, my
Chili's bargaining is what she's doing.
Uh-oh.
So right now you still got your levels of warlock, but you still.
I do not.
Well,
well,
If you.
Well, not on your character sheet, you don't.
I
but-
didn't.
You didn't talk about it with the DM before you did it.
Oh yeah, because she was real fussy last week.
Oh.
Well, so yeah, you still got the levels of warlock. You're not doing anything else with them. Like they don't just vanish.
well, that's why I was gonna do like a transition into like the breakup is what I started with, for example. Like I was gonna.
The breakup.
I let him down real easy. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but I can be.
Well, so just putting the whole contract thing on hold, like just pretending that you didn't sign a contract, which is unbelievable.
Which I didn't, because
That's just I told you why I didn't do that.
Well done, Jimmy.
And we saw what happened when I even proposed the idea. So I think I
mean,
was in the right there.
from the beginning, it would have made more sense, and I've been maybe more what's the word? Open-minded in the very beginning.
Maybe that would have been a session 0 thing, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got right now. You got warlock stuff, because again, he hasn't figured out that you've made this choice. We'll go along as that changes. You can add it back whenever. It's no big deal. It's no rush.
I mean, won't he be able to tell, like, when I'm just not using the sword or not using any of his things, or just not been, like making symbols everywhere like I've been throughout the campaign?
Eventually.
Oh.
It's
Everyone
not.
needs to take a holiday.
So I need to spit on his name.
Oh, jeez. If
You can
that's how
spit
you
on
interpret
him.
it,
I'm sure
then
he
sure.
would like it.
Hell's time doesn't work the same. There's no clocks anywhere. Not in hell, not in heaven, not on the prime material plane. It's not like.
Wait. I thought in hell there was one clock that just said punish a clock, and then it was just the entire time. Thank you.
That might be one of the lower levels, like closer to Asmodeus. Probably not. He's on 2, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, 2? What the fuck's on 1?
No, it goes into descending order. So the 9th level is
The bottom.
is Asmodeus's layer.
So he's like. Yeah,
one
he's like right
is where the devils fight the demons, and then level 2 is where it rains blood from those fights. And then
Nice.
level 3 is something else. And I think 6 is where hell is frozen over. I think that's the frozen hell level. I don't remember. Anyways, right.
Oh,
so
what the heck?
So again, he might notice when you use his power, but he doesn't know when you're killing people unless you stamp them. He's not like he's not watching you. He's not watching everything you do. He's not aware every time you swing your sword.
He's not a stalker, is what we're getting at.
He might not even know when you. Well, he's not going to know every single time that you carve his symbol. Maybe like every 3 to 5 or something. He'll take notice of it, but as far as he just, he assumes that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing until he starts realizing, until he starts realizing that you're not, and he's a busy man.
You can summon him as well.
You could summon him.
So if
that
I
would be
started,
hilarious.
if I threw his name under the bus in like a
Like what?
Like if I encountered another deity, for example, the goddess of peace, Eldath, or Agma,
Okay.
or soon.
And you just like say
Or
I can. You say like I can summon Belgrugor here, and then you can kill him for good or permanently or something.
No, I just do something and then blame it on Belgrugor, even though I I just totally blame it on him.
It's a bitch move.
That would take a concerted, consistent effort, but it would work. Yes.
Or I do something good and
This
give
seems
it, give him
disproportionate to being told to work together to destroy a suit of armor, but okay.
Slightly, yes.
Seems really disproportionate. This is like
But you
using
know what?
this is like using a bazooka to kill a mosquito.
I'm more of an enabler than someone that'll
Yeah,
ask those kind of
you
questions.
sure are an enabler. That's for damn sure. All right, so it's just
But in the meantime, can I like focus on myself and like focus more on like
you can focus on whatever you want. It's entirely your business. If you choose to, whatever you choose to do or not do is your own choice. I'm just saying there are consequences for that, and sometimes you cannot foresee those consequences. If you don't want to work with Belgrugor, that's your choice. But there's going to be consequences. That's all.
I feel like we're familiar enough with him to just call him Bell.
Fine, whatever. It's your character. It's your agency. I will react to your actions.
Pissing off devils is not a good idea.
why not? Sounds
No.
good.
Yeah, we're level 11.
Because again, devils deal in souls.
So
They don't care about your flesh suit.
So
They
what
go.
if I-
It's like getting into a fist fight, and you just immediately go for the balls.
So if
I mean,
I promise
do you
my
not?
soul to somebody else,
You can try that.
What?
Continually promising
try
your
that.
soul to as many deities as possible.
Hey,
And what if
Only
chaos
one other
happens and
person
you
you've
finally
seen that he doesn't want the soul of, and it's mine. So, as far as plans go,
Kitehair is also kind of indebted to Belgrugor, so
yeah, I was gonna
maybe-
bring that up after she made her decision. I thought it would be funnier.
right, of course,
Wait.
of course.
I'm sorry.
You're right, my
Kiter-
bad.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, sorry.
Also, if you're listening to this, hi Synod, have a good vacation.
He's not.
Hi.
Damn it. Stupid
He's
fucker.
not having a good vacation?
He's not listening
not
to
listening to this.
my recordings is what he's not doing. And then I'm gonna have to catch him up on 8 sessions worth of
No, you
shit
don't.
when he comes back. Well,
This episode
someone else
is
can.
sponsored
That's
by
fine.
Arby's Fries.
We have
Throw
the
him in the
meats.
deep end.
All right.
Let him.
So,
Yes.
we'll percolate on that, and maybe we'll come back to it in the next 2 hours. They made a trade of Britney made a trade of adamantine armor suit,
Yep.
panoply, if you will, in exchange for assorted magical items. Somebody felt that they were getting a little bit fleeced, a little like it wasn't a completely and total equitable trade. Like maybe he was trying to make a profit, like a merchant might do. And
You said he could literally retire.
Britney. And Britney decided to searing flame him, or whatever the hell it was. Agnazar's Scorcher him. At which point, he keeled over real fucking fast. The cleric and Jezal tried to bring him back to life with a potion, and succeeded. He decided that Burundan decided that he was going to keep you all at beard's length, and decided to just bug out. He's still within sight, even though it's kind of a forest. You can still see him. You can definitely hear him. But he's leaving, as
I can definitely still hit him.
Callow and Kitehair were asked to cover his back as he left. Some people had talked about asking Britney what the hell was going on. Some people had not said anything of the sort. one way or the other. And that's where we are at this fulcrum of a moment, I suppose.
Mm.
Yeah, man. The moment's as pendulous as her balls for trying that shit.
Yes, there you go. This keystone formative moment, perhaps. So, picking up there, you watch as Burundan is trundling away from you guys at a faster speed than he was moving before. You've got Callow and Kaiter standing in between him and the rest of the party. What do?
What does? Well, my character, I think, is gonna have a little sob, depressing moment, and I'm gonna start walking towards the monastery with our new magical items.
Yeah, okay, so I cast Eldritch Blast.
And
I'm not kidding.
what is the target? Okay, good. So, yeah. Okay, so Brittany starts crying and then starts moving back off in the direction that you were traveling.
No, crying. No,
The 17
stop.
hit?
I thought you said you were having it. Okay, you're either joking or you're not.
I'm not. I told you, I'm not kidding.
What is the target?
Tiara,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
does a 17 hit you?
Uh,
Oh, that's a low roll.
ain't no time for crying, I guess, huh?
How do I know if a 17 hits me?
Because it's your AC, which is
Okay, let me.
13. So yes, it hits.
Okay, great.
Ah.
So take 31 damage, and then you move back 30 feet.
Okay, you're gonna murder me, dude.
Where are you going?
All right.
That was just a warning shot.
All right. Maybe we should just all of us take a deep breath and not.
No, I have questions to ask.
I have
think we all
questions
do.
as well. I don't think she's going to respond if we continue to shoot her with magic.
I'm just gonna look.
She was just gonna walk away, and she is a tricky, slippery mage.
Right.
I'm gonna cast
Well.
mage armor
w-
because
Oh no!
Hey,
no, no,
prepare to
hold on,
combat.
hold on,
She's
please
She's
don't
just
do
going to
this.
murder you.
I just got blasted in the ass. I'm gonna protect myself a little bit more.
Mage armor's not gonna save you from me.
I'm sure. I gotta try though.
Okay, good try. Go for
Good try. You need the shields. No, never mind. That's the wrong one. Never mind.
No, shield would not have saved her either.
No, shield would not have saved her. I was thinking of magic missile when I proposed that. That's wrong. All right. I'll just. No, none of those damages are going to help you at all. Stop it! You can't just cast everything at once.
Yeah.
Shit.
For 1 round.
He had 3 spells 1 round. Now she is
Yeah,
a
I mean-
sorcerer. She could
Yeah,
do
quick
2
cast.
probably. I don't know about 3, but
No, and if I see you do 2, I'm actually just gonna off you.
okay. Well, she.
No.
So mage armor goes up, and
Oh, you weren't kidding. Okay.
I assume. Are you kidding? Were you kidding?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, you are kidding.
Well, I just got blasted in
So-
the face.
Okay,
Like, of
so
course I'm
mage
gonna
armor
react
goes up.
to the protective.
Vishariel's going to move to like. I don't know. He did just attack.
Okay, we might need a
Mazuki,
map. What's the range?
like,
Because
a
I pulled it
day
very
ago.
My God.
What's the range on what?
How far is she from me? Do I need to dimension door?
What?
Please don't murder me. I
Maybe
am begging
60
you.
with you pushing her.
Don't murder me.
I pulled.
Hell, a merchant.
So with the
Oh my-
pull, it's she's 60 feet away from me.
Oh, it was a pull. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I said you're not going anywhere, basically.
Okay. Then it's 30.
Okay, I walk up and I cast Blight.
It's too late to talk about this.
We can talk about it in a moment.
Can I just dash? Can I just fly out? Can I just dodge?
You said you cast
Can
mage armor.
She still
That's
has
your
her
turn.
movement, but
Yeah, you do
Hey,
still
I'm
have a
dead.
movement.
I'm dead.
Hey, that's a Constitution save. You
oh
can
my
save.
goodness.
I'm dead. You just murdered me.
You can definitely save. Roll a con save. You might roll a nat 20.
Roll a con
What?
save,
Oh my
Tiara,
God.
because if you just take that straight out, you're actually dead and not unconscious.
No, I'm actually dead.
Roll your con save. He's so fucking
I will roll your
dead.
con save for you, sweetheart. Okay, you got a 22. That's a save.
Okay, you save. So that's like what? Half damage was the spell
That's half
description save?
damage. It's 21.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You're
Oh, you're down,
unconscious.
you're
You're
down.
unconscious. It's okay.
I'm dead.
Okay, so
No.
Britney just collapses. And the mage armor is not concentration, so it's still on her.
So she's unconscious. Can I loot her body?
I'm gonna call Cal. Cal, could you please make sure she doesn't die? I still want to have words.
What exactly?
Well, I didn't want to fight, but I also wanted to ask why she did that. This is the best way to
All I
keep
did
everyone.
was walk away.
Well, actually,
No, you fucking tried to murder a merchant after. I don't even know about this next part. But you also tried to murk a bunch of random villagers, and then you were about to walk off nonchalant like it was nothing at all.
I was literally going to fucking say that. Fuck.
I tie her up by a rope.
Yeah, that's good. Do that.
You weren't saying anything when
Maybe
Masking was murdering people. Why are you saying things to me now?
Because I have an
Mazakine is my
explanation.
sister.
Ah, good point. Yes, yeah, that's.
And I explained it to, and he knows about it. I explained it to him. Like, he knows why I did it.
I know she has to. All I
You just
saw
did it
was that you
randomly.
just randomly tried to fucking murder people. Like, you have
You did
bloodlust.
enter into a contract willingly in which you knew you'd have to kill people.
Yep.
And two of us, or actually three now that we have a priest, are aligned on the side of good that I can see.
Okay, well, I'm unconscious, so.
Kala will heal you, and Maze will tie you up.
Before she's healed.
Yeah, she's not getting healed. She's getting stabilized. It's what she's getting.
Okay.
She's not getting a full
as long
heal.
as she's still
We're
unconscious,
yes.
Jezal is gonna kind of like climb up and say, "This is not the greatest time to bring this up, but she did kill 3 people in the city we were in previously."
Oh,
Go by a flu's name. Maybe, maybe Aaron should have been here for this conversation. Unfortunately, he's a little bit further up as bait.
He's still in the body bag of holding. So.
Oh, he's in the body bag of holdings. Nice. We're gonna need to talk about this with her, and I hope to God she has a. Well, I hope to Goddess she has a good explanation. Or else, as much as it pains me, I don't know if I can let her loose on this world.
I looked into her eyes and I saw.
Did we see like that dagger she used on one of the deaths, like in her?
She uses her little mosquito ring thing.
But like her bone dagger thing.
She has a bone dagger thing. Oh, the dragon bone dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold that. I thought.
No, we didn't sell it. I kept it.
No, it's just the suit.
Well,
she probably got it out because they were, talking about what they had.
Can I disarm her limp body, like just for precautions?
Yeah. Just toss the weapon.
Sure.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Go ahead and disarm the sorceress. Yeah, that'll work.
That's the scary part. That's the scary part. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I'm taking away the scary things. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, take her focus as
Can I
well and
see
make
my
sure that her
dagger?
hands
Oh
and
my
feet are bound.
Well, her hands are definitely, yeah.
Yeah, how do you disarm a sorcerer?
Those somatic
that's
materials,
a real good question.
You tie their mouth or you gag their mouth and then you take away their focus. Because spells have 3 components: it's verbal, somatic, and material. You take away those 3.
I had a.
Well, then how are we going to ask questions?
Well, we'll have to
my
ungag
God.
her. So if she has a
Can I
verbal only
do
spell like that
anything about
door,
this?
she can get out. You're unconscious.
You're
dear.
unconscious, hon. I don't know how to tell you.
You should have thought of that before you got ready to fight me.
I played a campaign where one of the casters got captured and they cut out his tongue so he couldn't cast spells.
Oh,
That's
fuck
fucking
no.
brutal. Yeah, I
No,
was.
thank you,
Like,
thanks.
she's still a PC, so I was just gonna
She
gag
is
her.
still
but
a
yeah.
PC, yes.
She did. There is no honor on what she did, so
Can I
I
put some
don't
dried
exactly
fish?
know.
I can put some dried fish in her mouth and make it really salty.
That's a dick move. I like it.
'Cause I have 12 pounds of it.
12 pounds of it.
Yes.
I can force her to choke on it too. Like,
Compounding
why not
upon
just
itself.
why not just put 12 pounds in her mouth and just kill her right there on the spot?
You've been talking about it like you want to get rid of it. Not gonna lie.
I don't even know why I have.
I know Aaron is tired of eating fish. He was tired of it when you were in Stalwart Cove. I know he doesn't care if it goes missing.
I love fish. I don't know. Anyway.
Same. Asians unite.
So.
That's racially motivated.
Yeah, lesbians like fish too.
So
Okay, go
yes, tonight. So I'm
Sushi.
definitely binding
Clams.
her hands.
Oh,
You
clams.
know, definitely.
Oyster.
Anyway, I'm binding her up with the rope. I think that it's long, 50 feet of it. Yeah, that's enough for hands and feet. I'm sure.
Yep.
Cool. Definitely gonna disarm it and just kind of like maybe toss it amongst the three of us there. I'm assuming that are be like hold this for now. We can give it back. Just in case she wakes up a little pissed off.
I'm guessing she's gonna be more scared, but yeah.
Who wants to carry her?
No, let's do this right here. Callow,
okay.
you do your thing. Jazz, please continue. You were saying about what you saw in her eyes?
Oh yeah, please.
Like, she looked hurt more than anything.
Hurt?
Traumatized.
Really?
I don't know
Hmm.
how else to put it.
Well, now I'm just more confused. I wonder what's making her do all this.
It's that cousin of hers, guarantee.
Maybe
She did look shifty.
grudge?
I knew they
Vengeance?
were weird.
I do not
Vengeance
know what
against
motivates her, but it is more complicated than vengeance, perhaps. One being wronged and then, in turn, wronging others. To try and make one feel better.
So
Maybe she just feels weak.
are we proposing rehabilitation or something here? Is that what this is?
Well,
I'm proposing we get to the bottom of it.
Well,
is
yeah, that's
that is something you would have to kind of do on your own. It is difficult to.
So like a praying to like a spiritual reborn.
Definitely would take her, but we still don't. Okay, we're kind of getting nowhere. That's what we're gonna do if. Okay. If
that's
he
racial.
tries to run, and if he tries to fight, is anyone opposed to putting her down?
No.
I feel like Aaron might be opposed to that.
Aaron doesn't have a voice right now.
Alright, but when he does have a voice, he's going to be very much opposed. We're going to have to deal with him as well. I don't.
Well, we can also explain that she killed a lot of people.
Yeah, no.
I think he'll
I
be
have
more
no-
than understanding.
And if he's not, we can deal with that when we cross that bridge.
Oh my goodness.
When it comes to individuals without any honor, I have no qualms with killing one such. But let's try and understand the reason at first.
Yeah, okay. So let's wake her up.
Okay. Callow will cure wounds.
What?
He said, "Let's wake her up." He can't spare the dying.
Well, no, when you said let's wake her up, and I look over and see good spanking and gay kisses.
Oh,
like,
that's not real.
okay.
Unless
Anyways.
you want it to be.
Yeah, are you interested in that? 'Cause
No, I was just really confused. Wow, 2 points of healing.
does it get a 1? Oh, we got a 1. Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he got a 1. I can't do anything about that.
Okay, so I'm like 1.
You come
get
up.
them.
You've come back up with 2 hit points. You look like crap.
Woo.
I can
Yeah.
flick you. I can flick you and make you go back under.
Well, flicker twice, but sure.
I'm just gonna gaze up dazedly, waking up. I'm gonna just. I'm gagged, right? Like I'm bound and I'm gagged.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start fiddling with my bounds. I'm gonna try to ungag myself, assuming that my hands are in front of me, and I'm just gonna yell out, "What the fuck?"
I tied them behind your back.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Shit.
So, what would she have to roll, like a dexterity save to try and get out of that?
Well,
Probably.
isn't no one's gonna stop her? If no one's gonna stop her, then it's a dex check.
I mean, seeing her like.
If you're gonna stop her and like talk to her or something like
Ah.
No, do not.
Stand on her wrist.
Hold on.
that, you could stand on her wrist. That would stop her.
We have
Yeah.
questions to ask. Please.
I'll just kind of put my foot on the top of the knot, like kind of down towards the ground, because she is obviously on the ground, and just be like, no, not yet. Like my
Okay.
foot firmly pressed on the knot of the.
But Masaki, you don't understand. See, this
You-
is the kind of
you're
thing.
bound. You're bound. You can't talk to me.
Gag,
Yeah.
Well, my character is gonna start like chilling out, look up at Masaki, maybe blush a little bit,
Ooh.
and yeah.
Are we going to ungag her, or do we have a method of communicating that doesn't require hands or speaking?
If you're in danger.
I think we should simply ungag her.
Well, first let's
Sure.
do some nods and shakes.
Yes.
You gonna
get some
do something
assurances.
stupid? I'm gonna lean into TD a little. Or, what's her face? Britney.
Okay. Yeah.
The British.
Shake your head.
Sorry, what?
Is she dead? Is that what you said?
I asked if you're gonna do something stupid.
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no with my head.
With her, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us why you did what you did?
Can I insight check on that question if she was going to do anything stupid?
Of course.
Sweet.
No,
22.
Are
Hot.
Are you being deceptive at all?
I think if anything, Brittany, if given the opportunity, might just like cast a protection spell for her body because she's weak as
What
fuck.
happened last time? You did
But-
that.
That might be
Besides
considered
that-
something stupid.
Yeah, that is something that is.
Because they don't know what you're gonna cast.
We don't know
Mostly.
what else you're gonna cast.
Mostly because
they
they don't know what you're gonna cast. You could do subtle. Okay, never mind.
No,
Yeah.
actually tell her. That might be fun.
You could do
No,
subtle
I know
spell,
about
and
subtle
then it would just
spell.
happen, and nobody would know why, because you don't have any somatic or verbal components, or any components, I guess.
I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna do anything dumb, but with there might be a twinge, like a little bit of a lie, like a really gentle lie, like a lie that might get me out of a thing, but wouldn't do anybody any harm.
All right, that answers your question, right, Gabe?
That is a lot. Like, yeah, no. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that totally answers it.
She speaks the truth, as much as a shake of the head can do.
Let's get rid of the gag.
Alright, the gag will come off. Or come out, I guess.
Jazz, you wanna take this?
The guy?
No. The questioning.
Question.
Sorry, I know it's weird that I kind of had this in your general direction.
Yes.
I was trying to point, but you know.
You want this saliva-covered piece of cloth?
This.
Yum.
I don't really know what to ask, but I guess I could.
Yeah.
Good try.
Good luck.
We may need it.
We may.
I'm going to kind of do a funny Slav squat in front of Britnei,
Hell yeah.
and
You do you, King.
going to just look at her and ask, "Why did you kill those 3 people in the city?"
I'm just gonna stay silent for a moment. I'm gonna refuse to say anything.
I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast at your feet.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Careful, the splash damage might hurt.
Yeah, splash damage, TD. You know, I could have hit you with that.
Are you pushing or pulling the earth away from you?
I'm pulling. No.
So there's a slight hill now.
And you not fire that magic while I am near.
Sorry.
Apology. Apology accepted.
I'm gonna cast.
I also summoned my Shadow Knight. So we're so my Shadow Knight's in front of you.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm gonna cast that to Kaiter, and I'm gonna do it subtly, just to see
Okay.
what the fuck he's thinking and how to undo this situation.
You need verbal, somatic, and material. We took away your somatic and material components. You can only do spells with verbal.
She has subtle spell.
She does not have somatic or material, though. Her hands and feet are still
You
bound.
definitely
Which
don't
I
get
can
somatic.
move.
Let
my
me
nose.
see if you need material.
It says detect thoughts VSM. Copper piece.
But she has subtle spell, the sorcerer's ability. You do
Okay,
not
okay.
need any somatic or verbal components.
That's hot. She might have copper.
So it just unless you stole copper pieces off of her, she's got copper.
Yeah, okay. Do it.
Okay, so
What is it?
It is now detect thoughts. It's no save unless she starts to dig deeper. It's just surface thoughts. Let me get detect thoughts. Yeah. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. You can initially learn the surface thoughts. As an action, you can shift your attention to another one or probe deeper. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
I thought it was intelligence.
Yeah, I think it's intelligence. It's action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If succeeds, the spell ends.
Alright. Well, where does it say intelligence? On this
In the very middle.
In the description.
Yeah. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. And unless you shift your attention, the creature can use its... Oh, if she chooses to probe.
If the target knows they're probing its mind.
Yeah, it's if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, something that looms large in the target's mind. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows
what am I giving you?
You are probing it, and unless you shift your attention, the creature can use its action to make an intelligence check.
Yeah, so what am I giving her?
If she's just doing surface thoughts, then she's just getting surface thoughts.
Surface
Can
thoughts,
I?
and what looms large?
No, unless she's probing. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment.
Oh, okay. Then what's most on my mind in that moment is if you try to do anything right now while Jezal's in front of you, I'm going to off you.
Can I probe for deeper thoughts?
If
Wisdom or
whenever you
int?
want to. Yep.
That is a risk.
Can I probe now?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Of course.
Is that wisdom or intelligence?
It's wisdom 16.
Okay. That one,
Oh,
But you can
but
re-roll.
guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what, TT?
Oh no.
Oh, so
Leave
close.
me out.
All right. So,
So, what do you want to know?
if you probe, if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, the emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
I guess I
reasoning-
wanted. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so my reasoning is I've lost enough already. Jezal seems to be a new friend, and I also, due to my religious affiliations, I cannot let you run wild if you're murdering random fucking people.
Imagine.
What are the other things? My emotional state?
Yes, that was something else. Yes.
Emotional state is like I'm kind of dreading having to pull the trigger a little, and I really don't want to do it. And what looms large is, at first, it's very hidden away. As you dig deeper and deeper, you'll notice the turmoil and the general panic about my situation as every waking moment of my day is spent stressing over the soul of my friend hanging in the balance, essentially, of I have to start a war with forces that I don't understand that are apparently watching me and have been for a while. And I don't know what to do about that or how to even tackle that or deal with that. Hyter will feel a little bit weak. And I guess if you look into my eye now, the one that isn't fogged over, you'll kind of notice that for the entire campaign, it's essentially been. It's never really looking directly at something. It's more like it's looking out into the horizon at something far away that no one else can see. So yeah, there you
If
go.
I were to navigate in your mind filled with thoughts, would I get the sense that if we were to find a compromise, that some murder might be negotiable and lenient?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now.
So yes,
For any
there
reason,
would
not
be.
to kill you.
Well, would there be any leniency to let me murder on a few contingencies if we were to negotiate, or
Yeah.
if I were to aid you in your situation of war causing?
As you look into my mind, you can tell that really the only thing I care about is doing good. And if you could convince me that the murders that you commit are for the greater good, like, say, cleaning out a cancer, or maybe dealing with raiders and bandits, I would very much be happy to even aid you in these removals, let's say.
Great. I'm gonna write that information, and then I'm gonna look back at Giselle.
You can make your intelligence check if you want to.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my intelligence fucking make me one, but
you
12.
okay.
So, contested 12,
Yes.
TT.
You can use its your turn action on your turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. Tara.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Intelligence
confused.
check.
Oh, I have to do it. Oh shit.
Just click the
Word
click
intelligence.
your intelligence
Yeah.
modifier, I think, or the intelligence block. I don't remember.
It's the one that says intelligence inside the box.
Yeah, okay.
Intelligence inside the box.
On the very left, on the very, very left, like not in the saving throws box.
So,
You notice
Oh
that
shit! Wow.
there's someone probing and feeling around in your mind. It's there's only
yeah,
given the context of the situation.
yeah, I know. Paul, please step away, and I'm gonna walk forward a little bit, and
Wait,
TT,
wait,
you will
wait,
see
wait, wait. Hold
uh,
on. Hold on.
the length of scales coming down from my right hand.
Let us not do this. Hold on.
She casted a spell. She was
What do you
poking
mean?
around in my head, trying to find answers.
Jezal is gonna slowly turn.
Can I sense
did I-
like are you have an RBF poker face kind of thing? Or are
Why-
you like can I sense your anger but for her doing that? Like even though I don't know what she did?
Yeah, roll. What would that be? Insight, perception. Yeah.
To do what now? I'm doing a lot of typing.
If I do I notice failure like getting pissed off because she probed his mind, I didn't see the spell. Like can I react to him if he has a reaction? Or do I sense that reaction so I can better assist if I need to?
You should also probably take this at advantage because you've known me for a while.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even going to make you roll, actually. You can
Oh.
tell that he very quickly becomes agitated and starts, I guess, getting that sort of cold, reptilian execution stance and aura.
You've
about
also
him.
probably seen this before. The length of scales that are slowly like rolling down my my right hand is my scaled lasso.
Mm.
I'm about to kill her.
Oh my Jesus Christ! I'm dying.
Let
So-
us.
So
Let
yeah, my
us-
my
oh, sorry.
echo's gonna summon because I'm on her back I'm on the back side. I'm gonna put my echo in front of. I'm actually gonna if I have time, I'd like to put it in between Kiter and her.
All right, I'll stop at that. I'll kind of like lean left and poke my head around and look at you.
Not kill anyone. Let's not kill anyone. So you said it was a spell. Brittany,
All
Brother.
I know is that she was in my mind.
why were you in his mind?
Give me a sec.
I mean, I'm just gonna look down at my bonds and turn around towards my hands and be like, and express, well, if you were blasted at within your own crew, wouldn't you look into someone's mind to?
I have not murdered several people, including a wandering tradesman. You notice he gets like a bit more pissed off, mentioning the wandering tradesman and the fact that you killed wandering tradesman. That's kind of that's actively not great, but he kind of fucking calms down afterward. He's like, what we want to know is why.
I'll just kind of look at my brother and be like, do better than me and her right now.
At that, the scales will trickle back up my hand, and I'll take a step
Oh.
away.
I still will keep my shadow. Like my shadow's gonna be facing Kiter.
Right, because it's not like I have ranged attacks, right? Or teleportation spells, right?
No, but I can try and make it deter you a little bit. And
Yeah,
since
that's
it has
fair.
Since it has a little bit higher AC than her.
It's half armor. She's she's under half cover.
I've I made a deal. And part of that deal requires a certain form of payment.
You know, being vague is not going to help your case right now.
Let's just say that after my oh fuck, what was his name? Hold on, give me a second.
El Google Gore.
No. After my confrontation with Ewok and the losing the loss of my limbs, I've been feeling weak. And so someone promised me power, and I took them on their bargain.
So why kill all those people?
For advantage, I was seeking out the lowly. I was seeking out bandits and drunkards who harm and abuse their children.
You fired into the middle of a crowd.
And a merchant we just traded fairly with.
I'm gonna walk up to the Shadow Knight.
Hold on.
I'll stop there. Yeah, I'll stop there. I'm taking a step closer.
I will admit that my beginning is a little bit messy. Perhaps I have quite a ways to learn on how to be a little bit more subtle and cautious of innocent.
So you will kill again, is what I am hearing.
I have to. I have no choice.
And you made this deal
Of your own volition.
of your own choice, free will?
I mean, my soul was up for a bargain. If
No, I remember that.
But you chose.
We were all outside. Well, I went in
You
after
did
a
not.
bit. You didn't have to do that.
and I didn't have to lose my legs, and yet here I am.
You're the one who tried to sleep with the dude.
Am I
Oh, right, context.
missing something?
Yeah,
A little bit, yes.
context, yeah. We needed her to play a whore.
Well,
What?
I don't know about that.
That is a very
I mean,
obtuse way.
I mean,
I
clearly,
just
clearly she's not. That's why we needed her to play as one, deceive the guy we were trying to get close with and lure him out.
And
Yeah.
clearly, I did not deceive him. So,
Yeah, he kind of saw right through it. So
my
Yeah.
she had
fucking
Yeah.
sands.
He broke my spine in half. I lost my legs.
That is
But they
You
haven't
horrible.
may
been
be
the same.
wondering how she can walk right now.
How can if you broke your spine? How can you walk?
her cousin.
My cousin.
Oh,
I'll draw my sword, but I can fix that. I can.
oh,
I'm sure. If what you're saying is
I.
not entirely truth. And then, of course, as a reflection, my shadow summons his sword.
So out of a need for power, you committed these deeds. You felt powerless in those moments, and you did something to acquire more power. Yes.
Yes.
Jezal's just going to kind of look down and shake his head.
Times are tough, man.
It.
Some people got to do what they got to do. I mean, I can relate to that. Just I
But
tried.
you still have a choice.
You
Yeah.
still have a choice, and you chose to
Prey on the weak.
make things worse instead of make things better.
There are more of
You
you
will.
now. That feeling of powerlessness you had that night, you just gave that to, from what Jezal just said, an entire crowd. We're not weak by any means. Any one of us could have wiped out that town we were just in. Without a doubt.
You saw what I did with the other necromancer, right?
Which, by the way, there's no way she had that much HP. You're very lucky Striffy went light on you.
I am sorry, but if it is
I'm sorry, we gotta put you
from
down like
trauma,
babies.
you will not heal by exerting power upon others.
I'm sure we can
It will.
find ways to guide you back and still work with your contract. But help make guided decisions.
I.
Yes. As I kind of eye Giselle.
Jezal is just gonna look kind of. He's just gonna be kind of like staring off into space right now. He doesn't really know what to say.
Alright, insight check Jezal.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Oof.
I have worse insight, so I'm not gonna help.
You gonna roll against me, or are you just gonna let me have it?
You know what? I'll let you have it. What do you want to know?
What are you thinking about right now? Why is this, it seems like it's a little personal to you. What's up with your history?
It's from the way he's looking. He seems to be kind of almost reminiscing. You see flashes of shame,
Ah.
of various emotions, kind of like he's remembering something from the past and then being embarrassed of the actions that he committed
Yeah,
in
I
the
got
past.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk away from all of this in the Shadow Knight, and I'll go up to Callow and lead him off into the woods.
Oh my god.
Alright, have fun.
I don't particularly want to walk away from her at the moment.
It'll be fine.
I disagree. So I'm going to stay.
No, it'll be fine. Come with me.
Do I see him walking off?
Well, he's trying to. Callow is not particularly having it.
Where are they going?
Callow, I'm in no mood right now. Come with me.
What? And I am not either. You know, people are making attacks against her every.
I really am in no mood, Callow. Please.
Right there. Is
Yes?
everything okay?
Yeah, I trust you to handle this.
Jezal.
Can I insight check that?
Don't even roll. I do trust you to handle this. However, as two religious people following gods that are more or less aligned, I want to make sure Callow sees this our way, because I don't want Callow to leave us or have a very bad impression. I want him to give us a chance. Rather, I want him to give you a chance. Because from what I saw from you, I trust that you'll handle Britnei. And I am okay with letting Britnei live as long as she learns from you.
Ooh, that's a lot of insight.
Oh,
Cool.
So I'm
That
going to
is- that is-
intimidate Callow into going into the woods with me.
Yeah.
Because I want him to like us. Okay. Jezal seems...
I never said I had to be nice, I just have to be kind.
Yeah. Oh. Jezal seems to be sensible enough, I suppose. Alright. Let's go.
I'll go off into the woods and do that. If you want to RP that later, I'm fine with it, but let's
Okay.
let these people have their time.
Okay. Alright, so they walk off into the woods and have a talk. What are you going to do while they're gone? Anything? It is...
I'm just gonna kind of
might be midday.
Can I nod towards the bounds to my ankles and propose to Giselle that maybe we take this for a walk in our direction?
I do not know if that would be wise. I think right now staying here would be better. It is midday. Just about.
We can do a little bit of scrounging for a campfire and have a lunch or something. Have an early lunch. Nothing wrong with that.
Perhaps. Going to be honest, these forests unsettle me. Too many trees.
Well, I'm not missing the forest for the trees.
Well, we can't really do much about that, but I guess we could. No, we really can't, can we?
You can't get rid of them, can you? You chop down one, there's
no, we can't.
thousands more.
We can't really move, is what I was thinking, because they won't know where we went.
Well, that was what I...
Right. So
the reason why it was kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the same problem. Alright, why don't, perhaps Mazakine and I can gather some kindling and you can watch the, you can watch Britnei. Whatever she is.
Sure. Do as you will.
Alright. Thank you. And Vishariel, and we'll try to get Mazakine at least to come and get stuff to make a campfire. Have a...
Yeah.
Lunch. Okay, so they go do that. So is there anything you two want to say to each other while you're alone? Otherwise, they'll just come back and we'll have everyone have lunch.
I think Brittany's gonna enjoy, if there is any silence and gentle but not so mutual understanding of perhaps trauma bonding might present itself in the subtleties of the interaction.
Ooh. Okay.
Giselle's just gonna be like sitting there, kind of a little bit cautiously. He's kind of it's clear he's on edge, but he
I'm gonna
kind
start
of
dozing.
he's gonna start beatboxing.
Yeah.
No,
Popping and locking mostly.
but he's just gonna kind of sit there cross-legged and vibe.
I'm gonna get
Wait.
some spell slots back, hopefully 1 or 2, just by napping a little bit.
Oh God,
Yeah, sure.
that's scary.
How many do I get back if I take like a little 30-minute nap?
0.
Sure, you can probably do something like that. You can get a short rest in. Everybody can get a short rest in. That's not.
All right.
That ain't nothing.
Even me?
Yeah, when you get back and you do your, we have your lunch. That can count as a short rest. That's.
Yay!
I assume you're not gonna like scarf food in 5 minutes. So. Yeah. So everybody can have your short rest. The Vishariel and Mazakine will come back. Right as a little pitter patter, drip drop of rain occurs. It's a very light, and the forest shelters you from most of it. But
And Brittany might really want to roll, how would you say, hit dice?
What?
if you want to roll hit dice and get some of your health back, you can.
Oh yeah, sick. Where
So
is the hit dice?
It's middle bottom right, I believe.
Ah,
I'll
yes.
say it somewhere. There you go. It's a rather
Ooh.
tense lunch, but
I feel like Callow and I will be fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody, because everybody's in their own little camp about what's going on and what to do. It's not everybody doesn't like anybody. It's a little bit of divisiveness. Maybe not. Whatever. It's still a bit of a tense lunch. You finish up, douse the campfire, and presume. What are we doing with Britney? Are we gonna carry her? Just
I'm okay with letting her free.
maybe loosen the restraints on her legs or something. I don't know. What are we doing?
I'll follow Jezal on this.
I do not know. I think we could probably let her free.
If we don't let her
And
carry her,
not in agreement.
go ahead.
I'm just nodding in Giselle's agreement, like in agreement that you can let me free.
If we don't let her carry her own things, she probably won't run away, since we're in the middle of nowhere. Right? She wouldn't have
She does run. I could probably find her.
Well, there's that as well, yes. But running out into the forest with absolutely nothing but the clothes on your back is very dangerous and probably not worth it. Wouldn't you agree, Brittany?
Agreed.
The mindless would find her anyway.
That's
Terrifying, but true.
It is.
something that we should think about tonight.
We should probably try and get as close to the monastery as possible. Once we are there, I'm sure they will have a method of staving them off.
Hopefully. Right. Right. Off we go. And with that, the
Yeah.
party will start moving out again.
Well, I'm gonna keep hopping if nobody undo my feet on.
Well, yeah, of course. We're gonna undo the things.
Just the feet.
Thank you. Just the feet. Fuck. I'm gonna at least put my hands in front of me by jumping or placing my one foot through one arm space and the other and start walking.
Alrighty. So you begin walking in the vague northeast direction.
Yeah, the dwarf told us more or less where to go.
Yeah. You still got the map from Burundan, who gives you enough of an idea. Who wants to give me an encounter roll? A D100.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
56.
56.
Well, let me consult my D&D table here, guys. 1 second.
Nice.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh no. An ancient dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really want to bring this into the game right now. I don't really see.
Bet, bring it on.
Off
Bet,
and
I
bring it
am
on.
not
Give me
giving you.
one
It,
shot.
okay,
In
it is
Skyrim.
not a dragon, and I'm not giving you a dragon. End of discussion. I'm not.
Can we summon a dragon fight?
Can we summon a dragon fight? Yeah, start
Are
capping
there
off.
are
again.
dragons in this world? Are they a thing?
They
are they allowed
yes,
here?
They are.
They are. Okay.
They
Are
exist.
they chill or rude?
Probably.
Are they British?
I can probably
Well, there's
Or
metallic
Italian.
and there's chromatic, and they all have personalities that are associated with those things. So it depends on
Whack.
it depends on what you get. Whack! Fuck off!
Dragon racism. Hell yeah.
It is a stereotype, okay, and stereotypes exist for a reason. So let's just get along with that.
Therefore, it allows me to be racist because they exist for a reason. I
In
mean-
this fantasy world that I have created, yes.
Oh shit! Good point. Good
You-
point. I didn't think of that. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that.
By the way, dragons aren't real.
I can probably
Oh, wait.
one shot it. Don't worry.
Don't ask me why the Welsh flag has a dragon on it. That's the only problem. Or why like every major civilization has legends about dragons. Just don't ask me about that.
It's big lizards.
Yeah, they're just big. They're like Komodo dragons. Oh shit! It's a dragon. Damn it!
'Cause the concept is fucking cool as hell.
It is
Imagine
cool as hell.
lizard, but like larger than two of them.
In my opinion, there was a time where there were dragons and human beings. It's not impossible to imagine that they put that into their mythology, lore, whatever. Anyways, That's a conversation for another time. Next time we're all together and talk about if humans and dinosaurs coexisted.
Wait, are you? Oh no.
I'm not a creationist, no.
Okay. I was scared for a moment. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm
Really? What about me has
Listen,
ever given you that
listen,
impression ever?
Listen. I have met fucking people that I
gingers.
thought were like scientifically inclined,
Oh.
and they're like, yeah, I'm a New Earth creationist,
Ooh.
and it's so bad. There's a guy
Right,
that was
so,
he was an astrophysicist.
Oh
and he
no,
was-
that seems
Oh,
wrong.
what
That just
is-
seems dirty.
What do astrophysicists know about the world? Like, I mean, really.
It's not just the world; it's the universe. Oh no, the
Alright.
universe is only 3,000 years old. But
So, 5,000.
I'm the authority on
You gotta
it.
go with the Jews on this. They would know. All right, so you are walking along. To the west, you hear the noise of footsteps. It looks well. You hear the noise of footsteps head in your direction, ish. You eventually.
How far out can we tell?
When you start hearing it, it's 100-ish feet. That's 100 and some change.
Well, I'm gonna teleport 200 feet to the west.
Okay. You
And he's
TP
gone.
200 feet to the west. Give me. No, you probably wouldn't.
You know what? Let's call it
Okay.
300. Let's call
So-
it 300.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's gonna
Teleport
go inside
300
a
feet to the
tree.
west. You hear footsteps. Assuming that.
Coming from the east.
Yeah, you hear footsteps coming from the east. You're not gonna see whatever this is if you're gonna go 300 feet. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking up behind them so that I can kind of like flank with the party, just in case.
Okay. So you start walking. Are you being stealthy at all?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so that's half speed. All right. Give me a stealth check. Or yeah, give me a stealth check.
Oof.
Okay. You think you're being quiet. And then the
Yeah, I'm gonna
footsteps and the
sneak up
noise
on
of the
these guys.
footsteps stop.
Huh, I wonder where they went. Maybe they met the group.
He said out loud.
I would say that out loud.
Yeah. How did I know? You. I'll roll for it. You know what? Because I'm not entirely sure how that would react. So let me just.
How that would react.
I don't want to say the thing yet. Okay.
Well,
The chimera.
The
Maybe an elder
chimera.
dog. Oh, chimera.
The chimera with the 10 halflings that you fought the first campaign. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what like.
That was fun
That was
as
like our
fuck.
first big encounter, right?
Yeah, that was. Somebody got
That was still
dropped.
Culpa, not that.
Somebody got dropped.
Yeah, it was
I don't
not me.
remember who.
It was not me.
Maybe Talia? I don't remember. Anyways. Okay. The footsteps stop, and you say that out loud, and then the footsteps speed up, moving away from you.
I'm gonna speed up too.
Okay.
Wait, are they heading in our direction?
They are still headed in your direction, so now you're
I'm
going to
hurting
hear
them
this.
towards you
So
now.
yeah,
Oh,
so now
yeah,
you hear
yeah,
two
no.
footsteps, two sets of footsteps running towards you. Does anybody want to do anything?
my.
No, I'll walk towards you.
You're just in the woods. Okay, you're gonna start walking over towards it. All right. Very quickly, you will see an orc female.
Oh my god.
There you go. She will look over at all of you, like not surprised at your presence. Hey. Somebody's behind me. Can I hang out with you guys for a second?
Sure.
Thanks.
Did I catch up at this point?
You're the greatest. Yeah. Kaido arrives shortly afterwards.
Hi, I'm behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you know it? Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
Cool. All right. That's fine too.
Who
If I just
are
keep
you?
go- you can call me Viletta.
We can
Like-
call you Viletta, or you are
Yeah,
Viletta.
no, you can call me Viletta. That's that.
Okay.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Viletta's so cute. Fuck, man.
Oh, why? Oh, you're tied up. That's kind of exciting.
Okay, I like this one.
So, yeah. So if I just keep going like northeast, I'll run into Silverblood Forest, right?
Well, I seen
gonna
it
look
on a
around.
map anywhere.
I did not get a map.
Ooh,
I'm
I've
kind
not.
of. I
No, I'm
I-
asking. I'm asking out of character.
you got a map from Burundin. Silverblood Forest is definitely in the northeastern corner of the Empire. Certainly, a nomad would know about it. There are
Yeah,
it
and I
is-
did take the Outlander background,
Yes,
so I
it
have an
is-
excellent memory for maps and geography.
yes, it is infested with werewolves and balverines. Um, Normally, rangers and druids would drop down from Rathus and cull them occasionally.
Hmm.
So, she might have to set out in a direction, and you can kind of guess if that's close enough or not. Like, it's not hard to miss the darkest, densest pine forest you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, yeah. I'll kind
You
of
have
tell
no
her the
idea what way she was
direction.
headed.
Yeah, I'll kind of fucking tell her the direction, but that way. I believe
alright.
but
Great.
it has been, from what I have heard on the road, it has been infested with werewolves.
Yeah.
and
That's
various
what all the
other.
people in the village were saying. That's what I want to. That's where I want to go. I want to go see and like talk to them and meet them and stuff. I've never seen one before. Have you?
Do
Are
I
you a
know
werewolf?
anything? Do I know anything about werewolves?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
I guess.
Yes. Yes. You
Are
know
they
about
the
werewolves.
friendly sort? Are they the friendly sort?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you know
mostly
anything?
territorial, but anyways.
Do you know anything about werewolves?
The people in the village I was at are scared of them, so I wanted to
You should be.
see.
You should.
I want like the
No,
experience.
no, no, no.
I'll be.
Listen.
I'll be fine. I'm not worried about
Are you
me.
trying
If
to lend
you
a hand?
step 1 foot on their territory,
What? Uh-huh.
they will rip you to shreds.
Wait.
Do
Maybe
not-
not.
So
maybe
what
not.
if I just like hover?
Let's.
They will.
Okay,
If
sorry.
they
What was your
find
name
you-
again, woman?
You can call me Viletta.
Viletta. Okay. Are you trying to do some good for this village? They're scared of the werewolves. You're gonna get rid of them for them?
Oh, they're like way west. I'm going way east. This is for me. I don't really care about them.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Please listen.
All right, what's up?
They are very, very territorial.
Okay,
They will kill you
right.
if you go onto their territory. If you enter that forest,
Gotcha.
that is their territory.
Understood.
So.
Okay, so I know where they are. Thank you for your time.
No. Please listen.
What?
She clearly
Okay.
is a death witch, so let her go.
I'm not gonna die. What's wrong with you people?
Are
you sure about that?
Do you? I just. Wetlanders. He's just gonna put his head in his hands. And he's gonna massage his forehead.
Okay, I can tell that you're used to being prey. I am not, so I'm not worried about it.
yeah,
I'm
of
not.
course.
Are
of
you
course.
sure about that? Kaitara's gonna say from behind her.
She'll just
If
like
you
throw
want
a
me
look
to,
over her shoulder and like run her hand through her hair and
You
just
want
like
me
shake
to,
it. Yeah,
Clearly
I
have
am
the great
100%.
spine beast. Yes.
What's up?
Fuck. Wetlanders.
What's a wetlander?
You.
Oh, sure. Is that good or bad?
That is an observation.
That is not an answer. All right. Well, okay. So that's fine. So, thank you guys. I will see you probably never.
Aw.
Toodaloo. I'm gonna start going. If I go this way, she like points off generally in the direction that you told her. This is the way, right?
Wait, I'm gonna do this.
What do you want tied up, girl?
Hey.
But I'm gonna do
Thoughts.
like
Okay.
I'm gonna do
alright,
it like quickly.
Okay, so immediately what hits you is something unnatural. The surface thoughts are these people are being silly and kind of scared for no reason. I'm not worried about it. This body.
She's actually the main character. Oh my god, she's the main character.
I'm not worried about it. If this body gets, tore up, I'll get another one.
What the fuck?
Bruh, can I probe deeper?
Alright, I'll make a wisdom save.
That's 20.
Another body. What the fuck?
Oh, you are shut out. You are shut out so goram fast it ain't even funny. It's just shut.
Like
It's done.
You've whiplashed.
Yeah, you got
From
damn
that, we
whiplash.
could tell
Alright,
that
10.
Striff really liked Firefly.
Come on. It only had one season. It's bullshit. It needed like 5.
Right?
Never did another.
Right?
Makes me so angry. Fucking Joss Whedon. Anyways,
Joss Whedon is such a
Obama.
pervert. Oh my god.
he wasn't back in the days of Firefly. Age turned him into that. But anyways, make a counterintelligence check. You only got to beat a 10.
Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to find it. Okay,
We believe.
sorry. There's 2 intelligence.
No,
Is it the
just
one on the left or the one in the box?
One on the left. One on the left in the box.
Oh my god.
Well, the one that has the. Okay. Right, disadvantage. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you try to probe deeper. The door slams on you, and you watch this this willow branch of
Can we not kill her, please? Can we not turn this into, like, killing her?
of this lurid purple and gold leaf willow branch just zap out of her mind and into yours and just touch it for a second and then disappear right back into her mind.
Does that mean
Wow,
anything to
that
me?
was terrible. Give me a history
Give me my
or
family
an
picture.
arcana. You can do one or the other.
Okay, going there.
As I was saying, give the DM a your family was rich check.
Yeah, that too. Arcana.
Let's find out what your money tells you. Okay, so a
Yeah.
7.
Ooh,
Not
what does my money say?
going by
Which background?
yeah.
Your money, your parents' money.
You
Calm
want
down.
to throw some more
That's
money at the problem? Maybe it'll fix itself.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I found that is generally pretty wide.
From what you've seen, it looks like she just touched her mind real quick and then retreated back into her own. That's it.
I
There's-
put my shadow on the other side of her before she.
Oh
hurt
god, can
herself.
we not kill her, please? Like, I actually would kill her.
No, I just want to stop her. Like I'm not trying to.
Sure.
Behind her,
Before-
so she's
before
still
anything else-
walking into the. Okay.
No,
sure.
like
And I'm also behind
Is
her.
there anything abnormal about her demeanor? The way she walks, the way. Because, I mean, this is a fucking fearless individual who is about to walk into a forest of fucking werewolves.
She looks
And do God knows
malnourished, and there's a couple
Like, she's not used to eating,
there's a
or like
couple
she
of-
hasn't found food.
How would you know the difference?
General demeanor. If she's used to hunting, or if she just forgot to eat.
She seems pretty confident and carefree.
Okay, that tells. But carefree.
You seem malnourished and dehydrated.
She's also got bruises and a little bit of lacerations on her.
Are
Okay.
you-
Can I whisper
I see
to
what now?
Jezal about
Hmm?
the thing about the body and how like she's
You're just
not
gonna like
concerned.
not subtly at all
She's
whispering to
gonna-
Jezal.
I think
Jezel's
she's-
easier. Okay,
I
sure.
think she's a body
can do that.
hopper.
Go ahead. What
Do
do
you
you
know
say?
anything about? Okay, I think she's a body hopper. Hops bodies, you know.
She
Jezal is just gonna.
she starts
kinda
walking off into the woods.
confused.
Like it's not.
I
Nobody's doing anything. So.
wait. You are
Ah,
obviously
what?
dehydrated. You are obviously malnourished.
I am.
Would you like some food?
Aw.
I guess if that's a big deal, sure.
It
Alright.
is a big deal.
It is very important to eat. Wait. Can I insight check her? Because this is abnormal behavior. And after hearing she's a
Sure.
body hopper. Ah, baby.
Ooh, give me something that you're inciting here.
Oh fuck. I gotta find a way to put this in words. Now that I'm hearing she's a body hopper, I want to see if she's confident, but she doesn't seem like she's used to being in that body. And what I'm looking for is kind of like a sense of getting used to. I don't know,
Like
just
how she
being.
walks, how she moves.
Yeah.
Is she comfortable with her skin?
She does have kind of a willowy way of moving, which is different for orcs to have that. It's not impossible, of course. Like different cultures breed different people regardless of race, but it is
Good save.
distinctive.
And does she have
Uncommon.
like mannerisms that I would recognize as like a changeling's behavior? Maybe?
She doesn't. She doesn't seem to be particularly closed off or like socially withdrawn, standoffish. She doesn't seem to be like concerned or fearful about her appearance, and you know why would a changeling allow you to see bruises and lacerations?
Yeah.
Which none of those things have been treated at all. They're just there.
They're just there,
They're just
left
there.
open, infected.
They,
Soon to be.
it's soon to be, in fact. Yeah. But early stages, maybe we'll say a little inflamed.
Would
Yeah.
Callow do anything about that?
Kello do anything about that?
Like, would he react to that and try,
Uh,
or is he just staying still without trying to watch Callow's reaction?
his attention is torn between Britney and Viletta right now.
I
Can
see.
I attempt to identify what exactly she is based on the information that I have?
You want
'Cause-
to propose a theory with the
Oh
evidence
wait,
that you have
actually,
achieved at this point?
I just realized Jezal is the closest person to like. He's the only person that didn't lose time.
Yeah, no, I've lived in this world.
Correct.
Yeah. Wait, how do you know we haven't?
I
He
know
does
that
not.
you guys were like.
He just met
Jezal
you
does
guys.
not know.
Jezal just wanted to
Anything
sleep,
about you?
man. Jezal's not.
Yeah, man. And he woke up to a fucking brain at his feet because of that.
Yeah, that poor
Scared
guy.
the shit out of him. Swear to
He
God, if
just-
there's a mind flare in my brain now, I'm gonna scream.
he was focused on number one here for a little bit because he was really ragged. He does not know that any of you have lost time.
Okay.
So
But
go on.
I was just gonna say that. What do I need to roll to try and piece things together if I've ever heard of something
Give-
capable of hopping bodies yet being completely oblivious to said body's needs.
You can do history or religion.
Ooh, I've got a 0 in both of those.
Sweet. So it'll just be a straight up
Or
intelligence check then.
religion.
Yeah.
Or
religion.
wisdom. Religion is wisdom, I believe, right? Whichever.
Oh, I can.
Whichever stat is higher.
Can I make that
Oh,
religion check? Because
religion?
I've been reading about a
Are
lot.
you proficient in religion?
No, I am -1 in it though.
All right.
So
if you want to do a separate roll, you can do a separate roll. But
Yeah, that's what I
you
was
need to
talking
be-
about.
You need to. Okay. You need to be trained.
Could
if
I
You're gonna help someone.
Do a nature check potentially. Could I? Maybe?
Oof.
Would that
You could
work?
do. Stop it, Tiara. Yes, you can make a nature check. That is not helping anyone. I don't know why.
Sorry.
You
Oh
must
my
be
God.
bored.
No, I'm just trying to
So, alright, so
sorry.
possession is not particularly a natural thing. There are a few creatures that like mind flayers and shit. Basilisks? That doesn't sound right. Something else. There are other creatures that can like charm and affect your mind and all that, but very few monsters out there that'll possess a body.
Mm.
So most likely, this is not from the prime material plane. That's the most likely. There's the most likely situation. It could be like, was it 23? Never mind. It's a nature check. Never mind.
Do you want me to roll something else? I could roll religion if you want me to.
I will give it to you since you're piecing it together in a detective-like way.
Very nice, by the way.
Certain wizards could possess other bodies with things like a phylactery and whatnot.
Oh,
But they would know to take care of a body. They would know how to take care of a body. They would know they have to eat and all that because they ate with their first body. It's not so
Yeah.
it's possible, but unlikely. Your best bet is that this is something not from the prime material plane, not a part of the natural order as you know it.
So, seeing all this, thinking this through, Jezal is just going to straight-faced, completely out of the blue ask, "Why have you taken over this woman's body?"
Echad's gonna like tilt his head and be like, "What?"
What?
What?
What's
I'm gonna.
what is
yeah.
Jezal's passive perception?
Passive perception of 15. Got a passive
Okay.
insight of 19 though.
Okay.
So if that does
Mazikeen's
anything.
is 17. Bashariel's is not great. I'm just gonna mark him off. Let's see what we got. Kaiter's only 12. That's not great. Britnei.
I am also behind her and like checking
Yeah, you
if
are
she
also
does
behind her.
something
Also
against
a 12.
the.
Okay, so Mazikeen and
I see.
what's his face? Jezal. She turns back around as you ask that question, and as she turns, it's almost like the light, even though you're in a forest and it's overcast from the rain. You know, it's almost like the light hits her at a specific angle, and you see another pair of eyes over her eyes, and then it just appears, and then it's gone. And she turns back and looks at Jezal specifically. Oh. You're a bit more keen than the rest of them, aren't you?
Suppose so. What are you, if I may ask?
I am from the Violet Copse. Do you know what that is?
Do I? Is this something I would have heard of? Just...
I'll let you carry over your 23 nature check. It is part of a different ecosystem and natural order that is known as the Feywild.
Oh fuck no! Get me out of here. We're
Oh,
leaving.
no.
Let her go. Let her go.
What?
Let her go.
Let her go. Let her go.
You are from.
Here's 180. That's fantastic.
Oh no. You are from the Feywild.
No, no, no! Please get us
Yeah.
out of here.
No,
I don't want to be here anymore.
What?
no, no. Can I cut off?
What is
no,
the problem?
Wait,
no,
you guys are ridiculous. The one
No.
trip
No,
was
I'm
not that
serious.
bad. Shut up.
Can I cut off her head? Can we be done with this? Like,
Cut off her.
I don't care if you like. I don't. I don't give a fuck anymore if she dies.
The team. Okay. The party just has PTSD from when they had to roll initiative against grass. That's all this is. I want you to know
This is
that.
true.
It was not. It
Okay.
was not as bad as they
Okay.
make it sound. It's just PTSD.
It was pretty bad.
It's just
It
shelter.
was a
Grass is
very-
alive.
I
it was
had
a
to
very
unwillingly
creepy guy.
dance. I had to unwillingly dance for hours,
Yeah,
and I
she
kept
was forced
failing.
to dance. She was forced
Oh
to be
my
flirted
God.
with a duelist who spoke
Actually,
in
I was
rhyming
the only
couplets.
person outside of that.
Yeah. Anyways. She's like, yes,
Get us out.
I'm here for a bit of experiences. I can't wait to
Good.
see what post-apocalyptic world has to offer.
Good for you. That's great. Let's go. Thanks. Have a good time. Don't get eaten. Bye.
All right. Ta.
Ta-ta.
Ta. Ta. Bye.
Have a good trip.
Jezal is just gonna be looking just confused.
My shadow's gonna
What?
flank me very close, like almost hugging me up my ass.
Huh?
Like I'm not safe. I don't feel like I'm just like what the fuck. What the
We
fuck?
agree upon anything with her. Did we say? Did we say anything? I'm asking the party.
Oh.
Did we make any agreements whatsoever just there?
No.
Okay.
I think so. I don't think so. What is the problem?
No, that's completely out of it. That's like completely
That
metagame.
was.
Oh,
I
oh,
don't like-
oh.
My character has never even heard of the Feywilds.
I like fairies.
No.
Wait. With my knowledge, with my 23, what do I know of the Feywild, such as
With my 23.
damning speech, things I shouldn't say to one that is from the Feywilds, lest it be taken?
With your 23 in nature, you want to know what to say or what not to say.
Well, I mean, it's a wild place. Nature's wild.
Clearly. It's very risky to accept gifts. It's very there is power in a
Don't
name.
eat. Don't drink.
Uh,
Oh, damn.
Eating and drinking in the Feywild is doable. The only problem is that most of the plants and liquids are more
Alive?
Well, plants are definitely alive, yeah. But it has a stronger effect on non-natives to the Feywild.
And they get really day rapey.
Oh.
So you could get drunk if you drank from a pool. It's not saying that you will, it's saying that you could. You gotta know like telltale signs and whatnot.
Okay.
It's they have a hierarchy of like courts and a little bit of nobility.
Fucking lame.
In your experience, from the little bits that you've heard from your nomads, it is a lot of predators dressed up in finery.
Yep.
So you need to be
Okay.
just very, very careful. They are looking for weakness. No matter how nice and honeyed their words may be.
Alright. I didn't give her my name, so
You did not give her your name.
it's my name. You can't have it.
Would you like me to tell you your name?
I know that trick, Brent.
I don't think you do.
Alright. Right then.
Actually, now they're just Carter.
If you don't
Mine! Do mine! Do mine!
You say your name is Kaiter?
I do. No. I say,
Oh.
do mine.
Okay. Okay? If you genuinely say that, okay.
I do genuinely say
She
that. I feel like these people need a taste of the Feywild, so they
She-
know to fuck off about it.
nice. Let's give me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. I have a -1 for that, and actually that's at disadvantage, right? So 14.
Tis so 14. Yeah. Okay. So she turns around and she tilts her head, kind of like a jaguar or a cheetah would do, like a predator would do,
Oh.
as they're looking at prey.
Can I ready an action?
Sure. Ready in action.
If it tries to like do like a spirit swap or some shit,
mhm.
can I try and catch her out of the air with like my key energy and
Oh
shit?
shit!
You can certainly try. That'll
Okay.
be your ready action.
Okay.
All right. She walks around Kiter, takes a look at him in the round, and then finally twirls her right pointer finger and points at him. You stand before me, scaled and bare, and now I'll name thee Kiter. And that's
He's
a
good.
fail on your Constitution save, so you are stunned for 6 seconds. She doesn't do anything.
My God.
So I'll just like stand there for 16
Yep.
and then go, she's good.
6 seconds later, she's good. Okay. Well, you can tell that Kiter just like goes stiff, and like as a board for 6 seconds.
Where are her hands right now?
Well, her one hand was pointing right at you. The other one is on her hip.
Is it still pointing at me?
No, once she named you, the finger
For
dropped.
it, she has a stand. Get out of here.
She has a stand.
I'm gonna walk a little bit closer, almost uncomfortably.
Mhm.
Why are you going to the Silverback Woods?
Because I want to see the werewolf. I want to
You
see some
wanna see the werewolf?
Balverines. I've never seen him before.
Well, what are you gonna do with the werewolf?
It sounds like I'm
You're
gonna be
gonna
fighting
eat
them,
it?
but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'd actually like to really talk with them. I think they have a lot to say. Or a lot to teach, perhaps, like hunting and all that sort of stuff.
If there is
It's more
anything
fun
that
experience,
would be,
really. Anything that happens.
you could probably get away with actually conversing with them if you are upfront with your nature. If you just walk in as that which you are right now, with your body falling apart, you will probably just be hunted.
That's kind of exciting. Wonder if I could just flip the tables on them. What would you know about turning the tables on them? Have you ever turned the tables and stopped being prey? Have you ever been a predator before?
My terrible
I
look
have
away.
hunted, yes.
Huh. You don't seem like the type. Well, anyways, that's not a problem. I think I'm gonna run into. I'll probably just find something a little bit fresher, less injured, before I get over there. Somebody's got to be, over there at some point, right? Maybe I'll
Wait a minute, hold up. You, stop.
Maybe I'll get into a male body. What's going on?
You. Callow. See, our dear friend here, he's not exactly in the body that he's meant to be. How exactly do you change bodies? Maybe he can find something more comfortable for himself?
I'm still dealing with my own bodily transition here. I don't know what you're.
Right. But, I'm curious. How does a Fae change bodies?
Magic.
Thank you.
How does it happen, or how does it feel?
How does it happen? Because I'm... So what I'm doing is,
I don't know how it
Hyper's
happens.
curiosity... I did it to you. Oh, no. I'm asking the girl, the orc. The Fae.
Oh, the orc. Oh.
What I'm getting at is, like, I'm trying to push towards
Okay.
how it happens, because either it'll benefit Callow,
Mhm.
or she's been killing random innocents. One or the other. I always ask you wrong questions.
This one sort of fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Yeah.
Can I insight?
have,
Can someone insight check that?
Yeah, I'll insight check that.
Yeah.
See if she
and-
had a hand in putting that person to sleep.
And while she was asleep, I invited myself in. She didn't really fight me hard on it, so.
Oh, that sounds like a rape.
Yeah. This is just motivation.
She was in my land. She was in my land. I can do whatever I want to people in my land.
Fuck,
27 on this.
you
27
sound like the
insight.
landlord. Beat him up.
Okay, so now that you rolled a 27, and we're about to see exactly what happens, don't fuck with the Fae.
What do you mean? What? Hold on.
That was my entire motivation of not letting her go.
Failure just doesn't want to get derailed. That's all. That's all he's saying. He's definitely not metagaming.
I
am teaching them a valuable lesson.
hey.
Oh, I can
hey.
do that. Let me do that.
I know
You're about
about the
that,
thing
yeah.
about them being able to steal your name. I know not to mess with the Fae.
Mm.
Anything scares
right.
me because I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
It was the body that she found was definitely unconscious. 27.
Was she the reason?
Jeez.
Was it Thrag's cousin?
The tone.
That's so racist. Was
And
it
the-
Thrag's cousin?
Because all orcs know each other. The tone and the serendipity that she describes the situation makes you think that no. She did not have a hand in it. It was more of an opportunistic situation.
Why take the body of? I understand that she was asleep, but don't you think the body of perhaps a wild animal would be of more use in this situation?
What if I did? I would have done that. So no, I don't. I actually like the limitations that this body imposes on me. I want to see what I can do when I don't have access to absolutely everything that I had previous. I think it'll be fun to see what you can do. Doing more with less is art. All right.
And
so
what are you
I'm
going to
doing
do
art
once the
here.
body is ripped to pieces? Are you going to
I
hop
don't
into
want the
another
body
body?
I don't want.
You're
the body to be
ripping her
ripped to pieces.
body to pieces,
That's
and you're
nonsense. This
dooming.
body's done nothing but good for me. I just.
Look at yourself.
Yeah.
Do you
whatever.
even understand how any body works, other than what I can only assume your own is?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
You you put stuff in and stuff comes out the back, right?
Mhm.
And then what else is? And then like you
So you
go
do not
you go for a
know.
walk.
What would you eat?
This body doesn't need to blink as much, actually.
What do you eat? What should you eat?
Well, I've got these like miniature little tusk things. So meat.
I mean, good, but what would you do to the meat to eat it?
I've got to skin it.
Ah. And you just eat it then and there?
Yeah, why would you not do that?
You do not know how
What
to
is-
take care of a body. You do not know what it is like to actually have a body.
All right, fine. So this is my first time on this planet. All right, so maybe the things are different than what other people do on other planets. So I'll just get another one. It's fine. When this one collapses, I'll just find another one. It's
Let
not
her
hard.
go.
What? No, I don't know. No. I'm still using this one. Are you offering me something else?
You can find a better body.
All right, where is
One
it?
that is not a sentient being.
No, I
We
need
are
the
in the
sentient
middle of a
powers.
bloody forest.
Right, that's the problem. So unless you're offering yourself, I don't see
No.
any better bodies around here.
No.
Oh.
The one that's tied up.
Oh yeah, you got cinnamon and yeah, that's right. You got the pouch of herbs and the potpourri.
Yeah.
Right. So is anyone? Are you offering anybody else's bodies? Are these people? Are these your? You know, is your entourage? Sure, your
Fuck,
traveling
I
entourage?
am so tempted. No, I'm gonna resist the urge. I'm gonna resist the urge.
So,
I really want to just fucking start punching. Fist of
oh
Fury.
my,
Flurry.
you're a violent fellow,
Gonna
ain't you?
punch the spirit out of you.
Spirit punch.
Fucking spirit punch.
I cast fist.
I magic punch him. No, that'll probably end up bad. I don't know what a fey enemy
Seems
is
like you're gonna be hurting the body and not the person inside of it.
That's why I would use key strike.
Seems like okay. Well, good luck. Oh yeah, you're gonna do
Pull a
Doctor
JoJo
Strange this shit and just punch him
fucking
out.
punch her out. No,
Also,
I don't know
if we
what
stop
happened.
her now, she doesn't take other bodies, which she's planning on doing anyways.
Yeah,
By the way,
so I think if there's anything, fuck, that is a morally good thing to do. The problem is making sure that she doesn't kill me.
We'll do two. One you do it, two you don't.
Yeah. All right, well, y'all are just full of questions.
Is the spirit like outside of the body right now, kind of in front, or
As far as you can tell, it appears to be some sort of possession.
okay?
Did not expect this to go this way.
Put something in front of us. We're indulging it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm fine with it. I just didn't expect it. I'm entertained.
Let me look at some of my actions. Let me look at some of my actions. I need
Yeah,
to
figure it
make
out.
sure.
What can I do? What can I not do?
Yeah, 'cause
you know what? Decide off of what your character would do, and then we will deal with the consequences later.
Okay.
If that involves you taking, Eldritch Blast to the face, then so be it.
Oh,
Cough, cough. It was only
Oh,
31 damage. Calm down.
Alright, well, y'all are just full of questions.
I'm gonna-
kind of boring, so I'm probably gonna.
Charging
on.
my fists with key energy, I'm going to punch the ghost
Oh my goodness.
oh my god.
in an attempt to remove the spirit.
Intended to punch
Yes,
the
fist that
soul,
girl.
the spirit out of the body. Okay.
Punch the spirit out of her body.
Wow.
Alright. Make your attack at advantage, since it's surprise.
Okay, and I'm going to be using my fracking fists. Do I get all of my actions?
A
or just,
fist.
Well, my
that was Thrag's
my
attack.
my
Um,
spear and fists do the exact same damage.
Oh, right,
so-
but you're not. Are you channeling ki into your spear?
I'm channeling ki into my fists.
Okay, well then hitting him with the spear ain't doing anything.
Exactly.
All right, so fists.
All right, let me see. I
Oh.
can spin.
I'm gonna use my fist, and I'm gonna use my other one.
I'm gonna hit him with a stunning strike first.
Oh,
So when I hit with a
Yeah.
melee weapon or melee attack,
I feel like this is a lot more combat than you were expecting today, huh, Striff?
It is a bit. I will admit. I didn't expect you to latch onto her as much as you did, and I didn't expect you to get into a fight with her. That's for
It
sure.
was so fun, though.
Yeah.
so you said
apparently.
with advantage, right?
And then she said she was from the Feywilds, and then this had to happen. Look what
Yeah,
you
of
did.
course, racism. Fuck the Feywild.
Yeah.
Not literally.
Whoa.
Figuratively.
No, both literally and
Do
figuratively.
you want to
I'm not
go
a
there?
fan
Is that
of
what I'm
that.
hearing?
No, I
There's a
don't.
few books I can recommend if you're interested
Oh
in
yeah,
that,
they're
by
all
the way.
smut.
So
how I feel about the
me roll
Feywild
at
is
advantage.
how
Does a
Striff
23
feels
hit?
about elves.
A 23 will hit, yeah.
Okay, so this is one punch.
A 19 will hit as well.
I'm gonna activate stunning strike.
Okay.
Needs to make a DC 17 con saving throw.
It's a fail.
Alright, they're stunned until the end of my next turn.
Just don't take another turn.
Don't take another turn.
Just don't take another turn. Simple.
Turn my initiative to 0.
Oh, jeez.
Then let me roll damage for that first unarmed strike. Sorry. A lot of things. It's a D8 plus 3.
You didn't give yourself the fist? Weapon attack? Alright. Yeah.
Oh,
It's 4
no.
damage. That's not great. That's not great.
Can I
Flurry of
But
blows.
flurry of
Yeah,
blows.
Brittany runs away.
wait? Can I add to that with some bent luck? Can I spend my 2 sorcery points to
Nah.
roll a 1d4 to add to it?
To his attack?
Oh,
Where do you get to do
Wait a
that?
sec.
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks per action. Lamau. Forgot that was a thing.
You rolled 2 attacks. What do you mean you forgot?
That was advantage. You said I had advantage.
Oh, the advantage. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so let me roll these 2. So
What spell or something are you doing that allows you to give luck to him?
Well, it's my wild magic.
I'm pretty sure that
That's
only
not what
affects
that
you,
does.
Shug. I don't think that affects other people. So
I thought that
no.
it says when another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to a 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty to
Wild.
the creature's roll.
So basically, you'd be stopping him from hitting, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, is that it? Well, in
Now,
that case, I don't want to do
penalty
that.
is a negative thing.
Yes.
I thought it was going to
Alright.
add on, like,
No.
That would be pretty funny if it did.
is
No.
that, do I,
Not for sure,
That-
but yeah.
And that is a 24 hit.
Gee, I wonder.
I'm just making sure. I don't know if
Right.
what can change.
Do you remember when I said a 23 hits?
No, I don't.
No.
Okay. There's the problem.
Well,
You must be on some
5
heavy
damage.
doobies.
out of Adderall.
Out of bed.
Now I'm gonna activate Flurry of Blows.
I thought you were just punching the spirit out of her. Why are you doing
I'm
all this?
punching the spirit. Is the spirit out of her?
Pummeling the spirit.
Well, I don't know if more punches is gonna do it. But
Standing here, I
Um,
realize.
do me a charisma check. Let's.
Oh fuck, charisma.
Oh, that's not great. Oh shit. Okay, so you put your force of will and focused intent into your fist, and you watch as the body collapses.
Did you just kill her?
Shit.
How's your family? I really liked her.
I hope not. I was hoping to.
You just yelled at Britnei for attacking random people.
It was a member of the fucking Feywild. It admitted
Yeah.
that it was going to go after more people.
But why did you kill it?
Have you? Hold on. I'm gonna go up.
Nobody
to the
else
body.
knows that you punched it out of her, man. Like, you didn't say anything.
I punched the ghost out. It was the spirit.
What?
I did not punch her physicality. I punched.
Looks
through
like
her.
you punched her physicality.
Come here. Come here.
When you connected with her body. Yeah, there's a small indent from your fist right there.
Maybe I hit a bit too hard.
I don't want to say
Can you,
that you're a
you,
hypocrite, but...
Can you stabilize her?
Oh, I am not a healing bus to do... Fine. I will spare the dying on her. I will spare her dying ass. You cast Spare the Dying. She's now stabilized. At 0
There we
HP.
Then we can probably help her with her wounds.
On a healing bus.
Sure.
I don't have any more potions.
Kiter, give me a charisma saving throw.
Me? Oh, fuck.
Hey, is my ready to action still there?
Oh shit!
29!
Yeah, that'll do it.
The critical success.
You don't even feel it. You feel like the wind blow at your left ear or something. That's it. What was your question?
Do I still have my ready to action of grabbing the spirit out of the air?
That was for when she was with Kiter.
Ah,
Kiter.
fuck. Okay.
That
Okay.
was
Okay.
ready to act.
Do I sense the spirit still with us?
Yeah, you sense a spirit in the area. That's about as close as you're gonna get right now.
She is still here.
All right. What do we do with that?
Does anyone know how to kill a spirit?
I can reveal it.
Well, you just.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah,
Right on.
baby!
Oh shit!
Gaming! Get fuck!
That's gaming right there.
That's true. That's true.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, you. All right. So you get it out. You're working on lighting it when Bashariel turns around. Oh, you are a right bastard, you are.
And I'm already the racist. Oh no, the racist has been oh no. Spirit punch!
This one's a little bit better actually. He's not
Spirit
as quiet as she
punch.
was, but you're gonna punch her again.
Spirit punch!
Okay, go
Give
for it.
Guys, give
This
it
this is a straight roll this time.
Is gonna be 20 plus 7.
Why is this not under weapons? That's a miss.
Oh no. But I get another one, so
Verily. That's a hit.
and make a EC 17 con saving throw. Oh, damn.
Not
Nice.
stoned.
So
Uh,
1d8 plus 3. Wow, that's 4 damage
somebody
to
who's
the
punching the ghost out of somebody. You sure are.
I'm sure not
obsessed
doing a
with
good
damage.
job.
You
getting
sure are
the-
obsessed with damage.
I'm sure not getting good damage here from my spirit punch.
give me the charisma check again.
Wow.
You punch your fist into it. You feel the astral, well, not the astral, the key push out of your fist and into the body, and it's almost like it hits a wall. It barely gets past the skin.
That's fucked.
As you, you're trying with the punches again. I don't even know what to do with that. You're sort of a one-trick pony, aren't you?
Punch
Alright.
again.
Bye.
I punch again. I punch again.
All right, you can have your attack of opportunity. as she bolts.
I'm faster than you.
That's true. She doesn't know that.
No, she doesn't.
Only Britney really knows that at this point, actually.
Oh,
Ah.
fuck. That's scary. That's scary.
I just kind of look at it and just look. I'm like, should I help? Should I not? This is rather entertaining, though.
Tis.
I shrug.
What an absolute shit
hot.
show. I was hoping spirit punching would work better.
Nobody's has like hunter's mark or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
5 damage. Do I get to attack twice? Because it's attacks per action 2.
This is your attack of opportunity. So now you can start rolling your regular attacks.
Okay. So I'm just like run a tad, not too
Yeah,
much
it doesn't-
faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to catch her. That's for damn sure.
Zam.
A 10 is a no.
Sam.
13's a no.
This
I'm
ain't
getting a little
going
tired
too
of
well.
this. So I'm gonna Should we just roll initiative for this? Because I have something to do now.
Yeah, alright. Let me get the map up here.
I don't really have a spell that catches spirits.
I might. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Alright, so Jezal, Callow. Shariel is
I definitely have 2 things to try on this, so.
Kaiter.
Yeah, get my spell slots back just to fucking lose them again.
Britnei.
My shadow.
Your shadow.
Which I did mention I was like over here-ish. Like I was like in the...
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Go ahead and roll for initiative for anybody who wants to get involved with this.
Well, I have 5 or 12 hit points, man.
Okay.
You roll hit
you
dice?
are under no obligation to do anything.
Cool. I'm gonna keep resting and hop on in if it gets dire.
1!
Get
Hot.
deleted!
Get
Fuck yeah,
deleted.
baby.
It's deleted! It's gone! It was
Draw
in the
the
turn
one.
order! I
Oh, that
saw
was
it.
me. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one then. Okay.
Wow. Okay, cool.
I put it back. It's there. Chill. I'm not giving you your
Really?
0.16, so, you know.
Really? 'Cause in the turn order, all I'm seeing is the other 2.
Okay. Add turn. Mazikeen.
Cool.
Okay. Betel. Kiter got 13, so the 20 can go. Jezal. Don't even know what that is. Vashariel. Vashariel the sexy. Damn. Callow.
Wait, is everybody still seeing the loading screen?
Nope.
No.
Just
I see a
you.
Why?
very, very fuzzy map.
Oh my.
I don't
Is it?
see a map at all.
It looks. I got detail.
Let me reload the page.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's still really fuzzy for me.
Weird, because I'm fine.
Oh, I got it.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one person. I'm missing
Try scrolling all the
Tira.
way out.
Oh, Tira's
Yeah.
not gonna get involved much.
No,
right?
I'm too bonked
Okay.
out of this
Yeah.
to fight
Okay.
mode.
All right. So, descending order, starting with Callow. He doesn't have anything for this. He will cast Bless on Mazikeen and Kiter and Jezal. So you are all blessed. I will give you the little heart icon.
Aw, thanks. We knew you loved us.
Yeesh. There you go. Alright, he's gonna run up a little bit of the ways. And we'll go to Vashariel. I'm gonna fix the grid. Oh, the grid is fixed. I don't like that. Okay. 1, 2. Well, why don't I do this?
Wait,
What?
how was she able to get in? Oh, no, she.
That was the
went after
crystal
Kite
save.
first.
Yeah.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yep. Yes, you do.
Okay. Sweet.
That's a miss.
Damn it!
You get a fistful of hair.
Fuck.
Mazakine.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's way the fuck up there.
Oh yeah, he, she, whatever.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
What's her face?
Cool. So what I will do then, I will. Where's my speed? 30 feet. I guess I'll move up. She's 80 feet away. I don't think I have any attacks that can go that far. Even if I'm only 100. Yeah. Like, because if I can go 30 feet, then she's. Yeah, I have no attacks that can catch her.
Okay.
Cool. Darn.
You have movement.
Yeah, I can double my movement, I guess, but I can't, like...
Better than doing nothing.
Okay, if I double my movement, that's 60 feet, and I'm still right there.
Okay, still better than doing nothing.
Guess I'll move to there, which is the 60 feet. Yeah, and then... Oh, I have a bonus action, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's in range of my bonus action. I believe. I believe. Yeah, I'll hex her.
Do it.
So,
Alright,
cool.
so she will be hexed.
Mhm.
That's fine.
And I believe that's gonna be my turn, because...
Alright, there.
Yeah,
Skull and
is
crossbones. That's a hex.
Yeah. What I should have... Yeah, because that's not gonna be anything I can utilize. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, next turn is Kaiter.
Movement to here. Oh, it's wrong. Movement to here. I will do my signature move. The classic 1-2. That hit.
Yes, it does.
Great. 32.
32 points of damage. Where's the thing? There we go. 32. Alright, so 16 it is. Anything else? Oh, you're pulling
Well,
or pushing?
I will heal. I'm pulling, yeah.
You're pulling. Alright, so that's one. So that's. 30. Okay.
That'll be me.
Schwite. Jezal.
I'm using my spear as a quarterstaff now. Fucking pissed off. Fuck you.
In order to show that anger, I am using my spear as a quarterstaff. So.
Of course. And I get to hit the racist as well, so... It's not every day you get to do this.
Where? Well, if that's how you're taking it, sure.
Oh, okay, let's... Oh, fucking... Spear does the exact same damage as my fists.
This has been established, yes.
Yeah. Polearm Master... Let me see... Because I know I can actually... Bonus action, you can expend 3 key points. To grant 1 non-magical Kinsei weapon, you touch a bonus action and damage rolls equal to the number of key points you spent for 1 minute. Oh! Okay, damn. So... if I expend 2 key points, I get 2 additional damage die and a +2 on my hit.
All right.
Like it.
So this would be a d20 plus 9. I get 2 attacks. 15 hit?
Miss.
What? Okay.
You made up for it, just like that.
That is good. That is good. And it's gonna be d8 plus 3. This is gonna be 3 d8s plus 3.
Oh, snap.
2 additional damage die per key point. 20 damage, non-lethal.
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 Wait, we need to be non-lethal?
It's
Well, I don't-
Vishariel we're talking about.
It is
Not-
Vishariel
yeah.
we're talking about.
All right, 20 points of damage. 10 it is.
And that used my bonus action, I think. So my turn's up.
Okay. Callow. Oh man. How far is this? Pretty sure he can reach that. Yeah, he can reach that. Alright, so he will. That.
Nice secret flame.
Can we blow up the Feywild?
I want
Oh
to.
my God.
Don't
No.
think that's gonna work.
Don't
Because
blow it up.
wow, this is some bullshit.
What, you mean
you have a strange idea of what bullshit is.
I don't like possession. I think it's
Unnatural.
it's cringe.
Oh boy, yeah. Here we go. Britney's needs trump everyone else's. You get your smut from a library. I don't think you really
I do.
wanna go that direction there, honey.
Hey, Chad.
Uh,
Oh,
I did that.
Oh.
I did that.
I see. Do you think she's gonna notice?
No.
I mean,
That's
it was
fair.
Oh.
That would be my bet too.
it was the bot, right? Was it? Yeah. Oh,
The
it
not-
was.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh
right.
fuck, Oblivion, yeah, baby.
The best. Alright, so Callow did his thing. Alright, so Shariel. Alright, Vishariel's gonna turn back to Jezal. Which is, you know, not hard to do because he's right there. But and we're gonna twirl the finger and point it at him. You'll never be my dear old pal. Sorry to let you down, Jezal.
You don't know my name.
Constitution saving throw.
She doesn't know my name. I
We
never said
both-
my name.
Well, neither did Kaiter. Neither did Kaiter.
Alright, what's up?
Kaiter also never said his name. And she named him.
I thought like the whole thing with names is that they're really important and no one's supposed to know it unless you give it. Damn. All right. So con saving throw.
It giving it is different than having it called out.
Okay. So con saving throw.
Yes, con saving throw. Alright. You are not stunned. And gonna go ahead and take your whatever it is. Thing. Attack of opportunity. That.
Damn.
That's a negatory. It's a hard ass
Luck has
miss.
been bad.
All right, Mazikeen. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Mazikeen, what are we doing?
I was hoping that she would have stayed there for a minute, just kind of.
Nope.
Yeah, that would make too much sense, though, wouldn't it?
I'm sorry that this game is not as easy as you want it to be. And that's as sorry as I'm ever gonna be.
So, I'm going to move up here 30 feet. If I can select the right button here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it was it there? There. Yeah, either one. Shadow.
The druids.
Cool. I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
That's right, you will.
So
Whoa, cool.
it's a 19.
Dex save. Do they get a dex save? They get a con save. Okay, alright. That's fine. As a barbarian, Vishariel likes constitution saves.
Ariel's a fucking barbarian?
Against type,
Yep.
yes.
Damn.
It's okay, we've already killed him once, like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah, that was the. Yeah, I tell you what, man. I would not be hanging out with this group ever. These are a bunch of fucking psychopaths. I'd be so gone.
Killed before?
Yeah, we had a fight. Mazikeen did some shit, and Vishariel finally had enough and couldn't let it
Damn.
stand. And then 3 party members got into a fight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's
8 plus
8
con modifier.
plus your con modifier plus your proficiency. So that's 12 plus whatever your con is. It's not going to be a 5, right? So it's a save.
No. Right,
Half
yeah,
as much
so-
damage. All right, so
So at this level,
so
it's
8. I mean 9 rather. 9, and then half of that is 4. 5. I'll give you 5.
So 40, no, 3.
Yeah, 46. No, 46. You're
Well,
level
you
11.
rolled it, and it was the 19. Oh, it was a 19 to hit. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's just a
Okay.
hit.
That's 1d20.
Scoo me. Scoo me.
That's acid damage.
Okay. 16.
It's halved.
halved, 8, and then
Oh, no,
so
wait.
4
That's-
it is.
It's a dex save, but it's my con modifier is to calculate the save, I believe.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. Whoops. Okay. All right. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay.
I was
go
reading
back to
online.
Vishariel. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna make this one. Not with this. Yeah, that's a no.
16 points of
Okay.
acid damage.
16, so 8 it is.
Oh, and doesn't it also have hex on that too? So
This is
It
true.
just says your attacks, doesn't it? Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, why is it halved?
It's a good question.
Ah, I see.
well, barbarians are had by
Or
slashing, bludgeoning, and like physical damage.
yes, but this one is also halved. So guess why?
Okay.
Rage. You can figure that out.
Because I played this kind of character before. Right. Well, I'm still at somewhat of a distance over here, so that's cool. Still have. So yeah, how's he looking after that?
Okay. Not so bad, actually.
Not so bad. Yeah.
Not so bad. Not as bad as you would like him to look.
Unfortunate. Oh, do I get to take my breath weapon again because of my extra attack then? Or is that my one full attack? Can't remember.
Is it an action? Yeah, use your action to exhale destructive energy. I'll say it's once a round if that's what you want to.
Okay, once around. Yeah.
Doing
that's
it.
easier.
Yeah, you gotta get more spit in your mouth first.
Well, I think that's
Okay.
and is there like, do I have half cover or anything like this because this tree?
Sure.
Cool. And I'm
Kiter.
Yeah, I'll take my 30 feet. And guess what exhilarating attack I'm going to use.
Oh boy, can't wait to see if you hit or not.
Is that sarcasm?
You have something that'll knock him prone? That'd be
Ooh.
awesome.
So do I hit or not?
Ooh.
Yeah, you hit with a 20 last time.
Ooh, only 25 this time. And of course I'm pulling.
Of course. Alright, I'll measure this bitch out. Dude, that's a bit much. Alrighty, anything else?
No, that'll be me for now.
Alright. Jezal.
Oh, actually, I'm going to scream. If you stop running, we can talk about this.
You guys are the ones who stopped talking about this. But okay, sure. If you want to make that claim, go right ahead.
Grapple him! Don't let him run away! Grapple him!
Her.
Her.
It.
It.
Hey!
Them.
Just let her.
Them. They. Them.
They, them,
Say
whatever the
them.
fuck. Them, because it's two
Bug.
fucking souls.
Doing a lot of body swap in this campaign.
Hmm.
Wait,
Can
so
I-
you're telling like, even though the lantern of revealing, like,
Oh, it wasn't lit. You had to get it lit, and during that time,
that's when it took off.
well, Kiter had his moment of almost possession. And,
Not even close,
And
let's
then
be
you
honest.
okay, fine, whatever. Had the attempt, and then you thought to get the lantern out, and then you had to light it, and then you still have to shine it around, like you have no idea where it is. And in that time, she went right in. I'll let the lantern still be lit, and when she goes out, if she goes out again, you'll.
We'll get her out.
Okay. Well, when she comes out again, you can shine that lantern, but.
Oh.
You just got like
Oh.
flint, like you don't have matches. It's gonna take a half a second, or
Shine
maybe
it
like
bright.
a whole round to get it lit.
So,
Yes.
grappling won't work for me, because
Okay.
my strength isn't the best, but I can do Stunning Strike, which will stun her until the end of my next turn. I just have to hit.
Yeah. That's
There's
all
the-
you gotta do.
there's-
Just roll high.
There's the kicker.
Just do it. Just roll.
Fuck.
Just get a good roll. That's not a good roll.
A good roll.
Why didn't you do that? That's a good roll.
Hey, that's a good roll. Okay, DC 17 con save.
Okay. As a barbarian, Shariel is gonna likes very much the Constitution save as a. All right, that's fail.
What? You rolled a 2. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's for Dick.
Okay. And
Except for that
3.
nat 20 that I got a while ago. That doesn't. The charisma save. Yeah.
that was elite.
Here's damage. 3d8 plus 3, I think. Non-lethal. And my bonus action will be Pole Arm Master bonus attack. It will be a 3d4 plus 2. Nope, I gotta roll damage first, you fucking dingus. What is this one? What is this fucking one less? Okay, fine, 1d20 plus 8.
Yeah, 21 hits. Yeah.
And this will be 3d4 plus 2. So 10 damage, non-lethal. So I'm just continuously bonking him.
Yep. You are beating him upside the head real good, like.
And that's the end.
Okay. All right. Callow 6. Really doesn't have anything for this. I guess maybe spiritual weapon. Might as well. Let's see where I got. Just use the flaming sphere for that. It's in the appearance of a giant mace. Which is consistent because he has one in his hand, anyways. Alright. So. Vashariel is stunned. Alright, Vashariel is going to collapse. Jezal, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Hey, this is why.
There's no way
This
this
is why you need to know. It doesn't have a body.
True.
Didn't she say that she was only able to possess someone when she was in the fucking Fey Wild?
I don't
She said
believe-
she did possess someone in her home.
So charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Alright. You feel this tingling, purplish, goldish presence pressing into your mind, and you just
No!
lock it right out. You are very sensitive to this sort of stuff with your past. So you feel the sense of it, and you watch as... Never mind, you feel the sense of it. Mazakine, what are you doing?
Well, essentially, she's not in the body anymore.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it.
So, I would like to light my or flick the flint or whatever for the
Yeah,
like,
you said the
lantern.
lantern's already lit, right?
the lantern.
Yeah, the lantern was lit, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
can I utilize the lantern there so I can see her?
Nah.
Limited range. You can try getting closer.
Yes, of course
Well,
you can
I-
use it.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what? What do you mean? No, like,
No, I'm gonna pull a chili. No.
because it's.
I'm not gonna
within-
elaborate or explain at all. Just now.
Well, 30-foot radius. They
Yeah.
should be in.
Yeah, right there. So,
No. That's that would be 30-foot diameter. Be 30 feet from you. In all directions.
It would be 30 feet from you.
That's a good Irish accent.
Oh, thank you, Tara. I've had
So
it ever
there.
since I was a wee lass.
so I'm assuming I can see her then now.
Hold
Hopefully.
on 1 second. Okay, where are you pointing it again?
It's radius.
It's a radius. Yeah. It's a 30-foot radius. Whatever.
Oh shit.
well, shit.
Well,
Really?
okay. You catch
Really?
you catch a little bit of a tail hovering right around.
Well, that is a rhombus, not a circle.
Why not just put the aura on? Or maybe
That's a
can-
thing?
Can you not do that?
I
Maybe
know.
only I can do that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Shit.
you can do that if you own the token.
Do you own the tokens, Chili? Is that your token?
Oh, fuck, yeah. You can. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's in the gear option. You scroll down a bit, token aura.
Oh. Save. Haha!
Ta-da! Oh, that's not. No, that is 30. It's 30. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
But only you two can see it.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Shit.
Yeah, we don't have ownership over the token.
And I don't think you've used your movement, so you could just get closer.
How's that?
Me too.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Hoorah.
Right. Okay. So, right around here, your lantern catches a tail. It's just stationary. It's just hanging there, but it looks like the rest of it is slightly out of range.
So if I move over here,
Oh, okay.
move towards my companion,
Yeah,
and then
that'll-
I put my shadow on the other side here.
Okay. So, well, I'll.
Like right there?
So, let me rephrase this a little bit. You see a tail because it's in the air, is what I should specify.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
like how far in the air?
20-ish feet.
20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Just floating?
It's a spirit, people. Like.
Oh, bring her down! Get her down here!
Take her down. Kill her.
Beat the shit
Alright,
out of her.
so anyways, you move, and I will put her token right there, because you can see her, and I'll put the picture in chat. There's no lantern. It's the only thing that's different.
She's a spirit in the air. So are
That's right.
are any of my attacks even gonna hit then?
How are you gonna
20 feet up?
How are you
No.
gonna get within 20 feet of her? You gonna fly up there?
Well,
I like how
um,
TT's just sitting this one out. She's like, fuck you guys, I can fly, but I'm not going.
Yeah. Well, maybe you.
2 health points.
Maybe you should let her do
Maybe-
whatever she wants next time.
No.
I mean, if you want me to catch something by flying, you could just holler at me and I will jump in with flight. But just for the time being, I think you guys got this.
my
Oh
echo.
my god.
My
That's
echo.
your-
So my echo, I can mentally command to move 30 feet with no action required. Any direction. So I will put my echo up there next to it. So that way if it decides to leave, I do get an opportunity of attack if it tries to leave its space.
Okay. Within 15 feet of you. Right.
So,
Within
I
then
mean,
if,
15
so
feet
if
of
it's
you.
well, if it's 20 feet up, yeah, then she'd
I'm
be
still
within 5 foot
in-
range.
Yeah, so within range.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go echo go!
Kite hair.
Yes, give me a moment. I'm doing some maths.
Maths with S.
Yes, because he's from a first world country.
Actually, I'm from China. I learned
yeah,
it
I'm
from
sorry, I
British
meant
though.
third world.
Isn't China a country that benefits the most from capitalism? Because
Yep. Because we're capitalistic, we just say communism. So I'm gonna target her with my boom blast thingy.
Oh, we don't talk about that here. Okay, go ahead.
23
I'm
to
an
hit.
American. They're called the
Yeah, it
CCP,
does.
therefore they must be communalist.
That'll hit.
Cabalist.
Communalist.
Communalist.
Communistical.
Will that hit, good sir?
Yes, 23 hits, yeah.
Okay. So, 36 damage. Also, the hypotenuse of a 20 by 20,
Oh, jeez. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
so 20 and 20 feet up, would be 28. So she's in my range now.
nice.
She's
Thank you.
point blank then.
Yeah, she's
If-
point
if
blank
you're
now.
Pulling her. She's okay. She's exactly. Or I guess maybe technically it'll be there.
What did you guys do today? We fought a spirit.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be me for now.
Jezal.
Do I need to say why?
You
No.
really don't.
Alright, it's time for the smackdown! Beat the shit out of him! Alright, fucking... Where the fuck? 3...
So is anyone making sure Vishario's not dying?
It's fine.
We
He's
can worry about that
fine.
later. We can worry about that later.
He's totally
Yeah, like 3
fine,
turns,
guys.
you would say?
Or we can leave them.
3 turns. I
Best-
said non-lethal. I
best-
said non-lethal.
Best 3 out of
Okay.
5, huh?
I don't know who dealt the last blow. Was it me?
No, it was me.
Did you say
Probably.
non-lethal?
No, I didn't. I said fuck you.
That's fine. I don't really want to play 2 characters in this party, anyways. This will
Okay.
just be his glorious, his slightly ignoble death.
20.
20 hits, yeah.
20 hits?
15.
Is that advantage with flanking?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep,
Were
that's the
you,
advantage.
You hit me
These
with
are-
fists.
Spear, but it's technically a magical attack because I put my key energy into it.
How many more key points do you have?
I have 6 left. I have
Yeah,
used...
might have to change that.
Yeah. That sounds kind of high.
What? I have 11 total.
Yeah, that sounds kind of high.
This is literally my shtick.
Well, I suggest you find a new shtick. Maybe you can
You
schlep
should
one down to
find
the
a new
shtick store.
class. You should find a new class.
Find-
Yeah, here's what happens. Striffy realizes how broken all of He's like, no, play something.
Yeah, play something else. I can make you a paladin.
Hey, I let the game get broken with Chili's character. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, true.
And
You
this
did,
is
like,
this is
accept
26
that.
sessions in, by the way. It's not like I nerfed it on day 1.
Okay.
Oh, you did nerf my echo on day 1. You're like, no.
Well, yeah, because some of the shit you were asking was ridiculous. Anyways,
That was
So-
a copy and paste from the
10 magic
you
damage.
can rationalize it all you want. It's not happening.
Then I'm gonna do my second attack.
Okay. Alright. Yes. Yeah. Okay. It's 23.
Wait a second.
10.
What the-
15.
Did that... Did that roll 3
No.
d8?
10.
Did I accidentally fucking click
Plus
3d8 plus
23?
3? I think I
Is that not what you were
accidentally
doing? Were you doing the flurry of blows?
No, I was doing my second attack. I think I accidentally clicked damage.
I got 2 d20s.
Really? It's showing up as a
I'll see
I
one.
got
3d8
3
plus 3.
actually.
I see the first 2 and then the 17. And I see 2 rolls for damage.
Okay. You want me to screenshot this?
I see a
Ending up as a
D20,
23.
D20, a 3d8, a d20, and a 3d8.
Okay. Let me roll an additional d20 plus 9. 19. Does that one hit?
Yes.
And take that 23. If
Okay.
if you want to. Only if it tickles your fancy.
Alright, buddy boy. Alright, so that's 33. Yeah, 33. Okay.
And I will use a key point stunning strike DC 17 con saving throw.
You're gonna try and stun a spirit?
You're damn right I am.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Doesn't seem to
Ghost bust.
doesn't seem to have any effect.
What?
Who's-
Damn it.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
You're funny. You're adorable.
Bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Flurry of blows. I'm just gonna punch him. Actually, no. It's that won't get magic. That won't get magic. And it's a
Hurtful
ghost. So fucking. Where is that dice? Gotta fucking manually do it again. Hee. So, say, 13, 15. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, we are now at the top of the round with
Wait,
Callow.
so she moved past my shadow?
She did move past the shadow. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That was forced movement, though.
Yeah,
Right?
that was forced because Kiter pulled her.
Kiter, what
Oh,
the
does it
fuck?
not count?
Not with
She was
forced
flying
movement.
away.
Not with forced movement. That would be so broken. You have any idea? Like,
That could
I
have
would
so
literally
many
juggle for myself.
synergies.
You
There
have
could be
s-
so many cool synergies, like pushing
it would be
someone.
fucking. Yeah, exactly. That's why you could take the shove action every turn, and just
That
push
would
them
be
and fuck them up.
cool.
That would be
Cool,
broken.
though.
It'd be broken though. Is
So
what it would
she's
be.
at our level now? She is
We
our
are
final-
all the protagonists, though.
Right, but I could literally juggle an end boss by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna. Well, yeah, maybe. if he could get a
Well.
good enough shove. Well, no, he has the blast. Never mind.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. He could, yes, he could. He could juggle an end boss by himself. Yes. With the push pull. So that's not. No. That will never happen. Not even
Plus, I have
like.
Sentinel, so I can stop movement.
Yeah. Not even if they could do that to you would I allow it. And that's not gonna work. All right. So we're at the top of the round with Callow. I'm gonna call it here because it's quarter
That's
of
fair.
12, and I gotta get up at 5. So
Oh shit.
yeah, normally I wouldn't mind going a little longer, but I'm not doing that tonight.
Perfectly
That's
respected.
fair. Mhm.
Right. So we're top of the turn order. I will write that down.
Oh, strip?
Yeah.
239.
Okay. I'll write that down too.
You don't need to, you can just check my character sheet. I was just updating you.
Oh my god. How do I have 43 hit points and you have 200?
Because you don't suck dick as well as Failure does.
This is true.
Is that your temp HP?
That's my temporary HP. I have 239 temporary HP now.
Holy fuck. Do not get possessed.
I also have teleports and 360 range, by the way.
Holy fuck.
You
Yeah.
want to share your HP with me? Like, is that
I can actually, as
possible?
a as a free action, I'm allowed to do that. Yeah.
What the
Wow.
fuck? Sir, you better. I will give you the hammer of slashing of armor for temporary HP. Oh my god. Cool. Cool.
Wow. Fuck
This
the
is my
Feywild.
version of a support class.
Yeah. Mage support, hooray.
Dragging them down.
Everyone's
We
favorite.
wouldn't be able to fucking. Would we be able to actually get her? I mean, I guess I could maybe jump. Fucking
So
kick
here's the
flip
thing:
off
if
the
she tries
tree.
to move now, it procs my opportunity of attack, and a mix between Sentinel and Warcaster means I can cast a spell on her at close range, and then she can't move. So I just take away her movement.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of jokes.
Just don't get possessed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, huh? I have a 9 to charisma save, so there's that.
Oh, I don't.
But also, the moment I get possessed, Strip's gonna Dimension Door and just like hail green spears at you.
Imagine such a thing. I could just.
Oh my god.
Why
I'll-
can't we ghost? Why I really wish Ghost Punch banished her to hell.
Yeah.
Can we mark her? Send her to hell? This might be someone who
Crawl through
should
hell,
go
yeah.
to hell.
This might be someone who. You people are judgy as hell. Damn.
You fucking damn right I am. Fucking possession bullshit.
Well,
Well,
Strif,
I guess
at
we'll
least
figure out
you
next
still
week.
have Wall of Light once she possesses me.
Yeah, you can just off yourself.
I mean, she doesn't care, it's my body.
Yeah.
And also, you can just walk through it. Like, it's not like it hurts
Yeah.
you.
No, not at all. No hurt, no pain. Feel no pain.
No pain, no pain,
It
no
deals, like,
pain.
30, 40 per turn. You could
Yeah.
sit in that for the combat.
Good indeed to do. Alrighty. I'll see y'all on Sunday at the latest.
All right. See you all
Night.
later. Stay safe.
Ciao.